hey, Kajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Hello, and welcome this morning on this hump day.
Hump day.
It's so good to see you back. I'm so glad you got your electricity back. Sorry it was so long, but Lord Jesus, I'm so glad to see you back.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it was cold yesterday, to say the least.
Right. Well, after hearing the news, like, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
First in the chat today that gets that pie point is Thrifty Junker Dina. Hello, Dina. Dina. I'm sorry. I'm saying your name wrong already. Then we have Queen Cleopatra. Hello. So good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. Picky Nikki. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Each other. Wendy, the Lucky Charms. Hello, and good morning. Praying for everyone in Texas. Yes. Also, I know I usually tell everybody when I hear some news, I got an email last night, and so I know we always try to pray for those who are in the hospital or sick or whatever the case may be. If y'all do prayer list, please add T from Options for You. I don't know the truth of it, but I did hear and get a email last night that she is in the hospital with a heart condition. That's all I know, and that's all they said they know. So if you would, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers while her and her family are dealing with that. Debbie and Max, how you doing this morning, Debbie?
Yeah.
Good morning. Hello. Morning person. So glad to see you, though. That's great. Thank you.
Yes.
Senior dog has days and nights mix. Oh, I hate that. That's not cool. Tell them to get back on the plan of some kind of schedule.
Get back. Regular schedule.
Storage Stalker. Hello. Good morning. I just ate my morning habanero. Ooh. Ouch. Now drinking coffee. Wow, what a morning breakfast. Spicy. So good to see each and every one of y'all this morning. Who did the dislike? Well, I look at it this way. There's going to be haters. I've come to the conclusion that it's okay. At least they had the thought of even coming to the video. And even if they do, that does still help the channel, no matter if it's a like or dislike. So for me, more power to them. And, that's the power of the freedom of speech, so they say.
Yeah.
The Thrifter Nate. Hello, and good morning. I hope everything's going well in yours and of the country.
Good morning.
Mara, good morning. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope that the schedule of you coming out the hospital, I think I saw you make a post about maybe probably this Friday. So hopefully everything's planned for you and that you get to go back home. I know you must be ready to go home.
That's right.
People don't like positive energy. Yes, and you're so right. I'm getting ready for the Tube of Terror challenge between storage auctions buys. Interesting. That's challenge between storage. Tube of Terror. Never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Good morning, Steve. Hello. SW Records. Good morning. Hello and welcome. Yes, he's back. He's got electricity. He sent me a message last night saying he got it back. It was kind of late though yesterday, huh?
Yeah. It was like we got our electricity back probably around 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah. Peddling Prophet. Hello, and good morning. Larry M. Hello, and good morning. By the way, that I see Larry, I want to make sure and let everybody know you might want to check your emails. If you won bingo on this past Monday, because of how busy I was on Monday with all the packages that went out, I was able to finish those yesterday, and you get in your email of the tracking, and they're going out first thing this morning. So just want to let you know the update on that. You should have got your tracking number through your email. Lisa C. Hello, and welcome. Good morning.
Good morning.
Says, yes, Friday is the day. Well, thank God. I know you're ready to go home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Long stay for somewhere that you're not used to.
Yeah.
But you made the best of it. I can say that much. If y'all, I'm not sure if y'all follow Buying Spaces, that's Mara. She, while in the hospital, in her bed at the hospital, she still produced videos. So if you haven't checked out her videos, check them out and show her some love and support. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Iris. Good morning.
Good morning.
So after all your escapades yesterday with no electricity, what did you get to did you get to accomplish anything, or what were you able to do, and what's your goal for the day?
Yeah. after we thought, what happened was about 1:30, 2 o'clock yesterday morning sometime. I don't know really what time it was. I was asleep. And my wife woke up and she said, hey, the fan's not on. And I was like, well, turn it on. And she's like, I did turn it on. She said, they must have shut the power off. And then I got to noticing how pitch black it was. I was like, yeah, I guess so. And it was 6 degrees outside, and it dropped lower than that. But at the time, it was 6 degrees. My phone was just about, the battery on my phone was just about dead. And it was warm in the house to begin with.
Right.
But whenever you don't have any heat going and it's that cold outside, it gets cold pretty quick.
Yes,
and we finally, I told my wife, I said, here's what we're going to do. I said, if they don't turn the power on here pretty quick, we're going to go get in the pickup. And we were all bundled up in the living room, had a bunch of blankets and stuff like that on, trying to stay warm. Right. And we're just sitting there visiting. We had a good time. It was a good conversation and stuff. But we ended up, we sat in the living room till about, probably, I guess, about 2 o'clock yesterday. And they finally turned the power back on. And whenever they did, my cousin said that they lost their power. What they were doing, it's called rolling blackouts. And for some reason, the electric company was trying to conserve energy or something. I'm not really sure what the heck it means, but when it's 6 degrees outside, you don't do rolling blackouts. You just, all it is they turn the power off in sections of the city at a time.
Right.
And that way everybody don't use all the electricity all at once. They said that there's so many people that's using extra heaters and stuff like that, that it's using a lot more energy. And they said that they were afraid that it was going to overload the transformers or something like that. So I don't know. It sounds like a bunch of junk to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense because of the way y'all had all that cold weather coming through, knowing it was coming in.
Yeah, exactly. You would think the electric company would be prepared for something like that. I mean, it's their job. So
yeah, because the worst thing about it is all that snow that builds up on those power lines, especially when they're above ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hello, and good morning, Wolf Toy, Mr. Jerry. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. But when we finally did get the electricity on, I finally got some heat going in my office, and I got out here, and I done close to probably 65 listings, something like that. A bunch of them were video games. But I got all the video games listed. I got all of the electronics listed. I got a bunch of the HDMI cables and the printer cables and all those cables listed. I got to the ink, and I was really disappointed because whenever I was going through the ink, I finally found the expiration dates on them. And some of the expiration dates are July 2017.
It does not matter. You can still list it, but you have to make sure you list the expiration date on it, believe it or not.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of resellers who sell ink that's even older than that, and they sell.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, I mean, because all these are still brand new and sealed. So, I mean, they should still work as far as I know. And it says it's supposed to be good for 36 months after the seal is broken.
Right. And they're not broken.
Yeah. Ain't none of them broken. So
I've seen a lot of people sell them longer dates than expired than that. Okay.
Well, I'll definitely check
Stalker it. Says they were out of electricity for 24 hours. He had to crank up the kerosene heater and the generator.
Yeah. Them little kerosene lamps, they put off quite a bit of heat. Not enough to make you want to warm your house up with, but you put them in one room and kind of blanket off one room, then they'll warm the room up decent where it's not so cold. But
Lisa says, I'll share a link that I just found. It searches eBay for misspelling listings. And maybe that must be for Nate, because Nate said he's been searching for an item that he cannot find. It's 11 DVDs. He found an item I lost a month ago. Ouch. Hashtag reseller life. And then Lisa said that link. So I'm not sure what that link is for, but it doesn't hurt to check it out if it helps you. Fatfingers.com. I never heard of that one. Interesting. Then we have, let me go back to my chat here. Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I never knew they had that one. We call that brownout here instead of blackout. Yes, it is great to hear. At least everybody else is starting to get the electricity back. As long as it still works, I couldn't care. Yeah, exactly. I have over 2003 inks for sale. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people sell them, even though their expiration date is as long as you put it in your listing. So yeah, Mara, I hope you're feeling better and hope that everything's going to go well for you to return home. If it's for anyone who can find misspelled eBay listings can pick up bargains. Ah, okay.
So how do you use it? Because I've typed in a couple words in it and it's not bring. Do I have to misspell the word on purpose? Or do you type in the right word and then see what kind of words it'll bring up?
Yeah, let us know how that works.
Yeah.
Even for anyone who can't find a misspelled eBay listings can pick up bargains. That sounds like a good idea. I don't really want to say, Jennifer, thank you for carrying. Okay. I understand. Lisa and my comment unrelated. Oh, okay. I can call it better. I shut my power off. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why they're doing that. Thrifter says that he has ink from 2003 that's listed.
Okay.
Jerry, let's see, no, spell it right. When you spell the word, spell it right.
All right.
No, you don't just use it. No, you don't just use it. I'm lost on that one. Anywho, again, thank each and every one of y'all for coming out in the morning and always enjoying the morning show. Good morning, Flipping Sports Guy. How are you doing this morning? Good to see each and every one of y'all this morning. Let's see here. Okay, so I just got to search. Somebody sent me a message. I got to find it. I'm lost. Anywho.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't forget today at 3 o'clock is the Royal Auction. I'm sorry, the Hump Day auction at 3 o'clock, and we will have fun and hopefully get some sales done. I also have my 20 drafts ready for today with pictures ready to list. I got some new jewelry in yesterday, so I got 2 large boxes full. I tried to just now and type what you want and then hit find. I tried to just now just type in it what you want and then hit find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, this is pretty cool right here because you can find stuff that nobody else even thinks about finding.
Just Kajun, you just scared me saying I know, I just realized it when I said it.
That's pretty cool. And
the Royal Auction is every other Saturday, so we will not be on this Saturday because we were just on this past Saturday. But the Hump Day Auction will go on at 3 o'clock today, every Wednesday. And, of course, we have Susanna's Chronicle and either reverse from either Brandon, the Lego Man of the Midwest, or Miss Nancy, his mom, Miss Ivy, will be on today. So they'll usually let me know within the day of who's going to be on. I know next Wednesday they can't because they both have appointments. So I'm already searching for those who send me emails for being a guest. And I already sent emails out for those. No, you're all right, Queen. I keep getting my days mixed up. Yeah, I'm the same way because Monday was a holiday. Yep. I know. I was thinking the same thing after I went to check my mailbox and I come back to the house. I was like, wait a minute. Today's Monday. Not passing. It's a holiday. Yeah. Yes, today's the hump day. But yeah, I got a lot done. And yesterday I had to take some time off because we did get the motor changed on our garage door because it gave out on us. And so we had that done. Yeah. So because I took the time off for that, I came back in the eBay room and finished all the packing and labels for the bingo winners because we had a lot. And so those were going out this morning. So I got that all finished yesterday. I did have 15 packages go out yesterday. So I had to get those done first because those were the ones that bought stuff on my eBay store. And it's amazing. On last week, I don't know if I told y'all the story about the guy who sent me an offer and then he tells me to wait till March, that he couldn't pay till March.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I relisted it because, again, I had to cancel that order. The same gentleman who did that sent me an offer for the $150 yesterday morning.
Yeah.
And paid the $150. The same guy.
What?
Yeah. So, like I told Robert, I said, you know what's amazing is that if he would have paid the $100, it would have been saving him $50 plus shipping.
Yeah.
But he went ahead and paid the full price of what he offered. So I accepted the offer, and I didn't realize until I went to look at the information about when he bought it and the packing information.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that his name was twice. So I looked and see why, and sure enough, it was the offer that he sent me the week before for the $100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I sold some men's cologne. It's called Mirage that I have had in my store since day one. I opened up this store and I had this cologne and I listed it and I finally sold it. It literally took a year to sell it, but
Right.
it sold.
And that's awesome. Hello, hello, and welcome. BMOs. Hello, good morning, and welcome.
Yeah.
Emily, hello, and good morning. Hello, and welcome. Email
morning.
us to be a guest. Yeah. All the information's in the description bar below if you need to get in touch with us. All the videos, all the descriptions are and ways you can get in touch with us from any social media page is in the description bar below of the video.
Yeah.
Also, yesterday, I think it was a day before yesterday, someone asked about stickers. Also, don't forget that those are available in the description bar, or if you type in Kajun Roots Reseller in the search bar of eBay, you will then see all the merch that I do have that you can purchase to support the channel. Hello, and welcome, Value Reseller. Good morning.
Good morning.
So hopefully everybody's keeping warm with all this cold weather. I know today I'm going to try to get as much as I can for my antique booth for tomorrow. Because tomorrow evening and all day Friday, we're supposed to have snow. So hopefully I can get all that done. And if I do get out, then I'll get that done before when they open at 11 is hopefully.
Yeah. It's been snowing here again this morning.
I talked to my dad yesterday, and he was telling me that I don't know if he was joking or what, but he said they had so much snow that he did. I asked him, so well, how many snowmen did y'all build? Yeah. He said, about 30.
30,
I'm sure my dad would not be going out there building one much less 30. Fine. He said it was just the cold weather. I listed a bunny plush yesterday that was comparing between 75 to 100. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. My next thing I got left. I have a lot of different plush that I'm getting ready to list. I already have them drafted ready in pictures, and it's like the Winnie the Pooh, Tiger, Goofy, Paw Bear, the dog Paw.
Yeah.
All of those are ready to be listed, and I have one bear that I have to look up because it's an older bear, has the button eyes, and all the legs and arms move. So that's awesome. The research and all the rest is ready to go. I do have one that I found. It was a Princess Di purple tied plush.
Yeah.
And these are some things that I've had for years, and it's time to get rid of and let somebody else enjoy them. And so, I got that ready to list today. That's my work on today. For what I want to get done today, if not tomorrow. Yeah. Oklahoma is officially closed because of the snow, and we were supposed to get more today. Yeah, I saw that on the news this morning. If y'all happen to come across a Heavenly Kid, let me know. A Heavenly Kid. Why does that name sound familiar?
Heavenly Kid. But it does sound familiar, don't it?
Yeah. I guess I have to Google it and see what it looks like. Because I have seen that name before.
Yeah.
I have to think about that one. Check it out. I know I've heard of it before.
Yeah, I have too. I can't remember where.
No-name Cabbage. Oh, okay. It's a no-name Cabbage Patch Kid.
Okay.
Cool. I have one left. I don't remember the name of it because I had 2 Cabbage Patch Kids that I found that was an original in its bag, sealed with the birth certificate and everything.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out. I still have no water. Oh, sorry to hear that. Looking cold again. Where's your beach scene? You look cold. Is Heavenly a kid or a plush? Yeah, so supposedly it's a no-name brand. I never knew that. Came out as a cheaper alternative when the Cabbage Patch were so expensive when they first came out. Oh, I'm going to have to check it out. Hello, Susanna's Chronicle. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I have to check the one I have because I did sell one already. I think I have one left. I'm going to have to check on it. Because that name, that sounds familiar.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what is your plans for the rest of the day and or the week of your goals that you're trying to do this week?
I'm going to finish getting some of these. I've got a few things left to list. And then I'm going to finish tackling all the rest of that plush. I have sold so much of that plush already. It's great. It's fantastic. I gave $10 for 2 great big old bags of this plush. stuffed animals. I mean, everything from Build-A-Bears to Minnie Mouses, Mickey Mouses to what's them Paddington Bears, all those. And I've sold Moana. I've sold 5 or 6 of the Build-A-Bears. I've sold 3 of the Valentine's bears. I don't remember if y'all remember seeing the big red bears, and one says "Be My Valentine," one says "Love once, buy twice," or something like that.
I got a couple of those too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I sold all of them in about 10 minutes of each other. It's like, and they were all 3 different people buying them.
Right.
So, but it was
funny how that works. You list something, you sell something, all of a sudden the same type of product starts selling after that.
Somebody got in trouble.
Danica. She is from in Texas. How are you doing with your weather in your area? Did you get any strong, lots of snow or anything in your area?
Oh, I'm sure. If she's in Texas, she got some ice and some snow.
Could go for good money. Yes. I haven't seen one of them in a while, too.
I was talking to my
egg coasters right now. Oh, cool. Don't forget to put your links in the chat for any platforms you sell on, because I know Aris has a lot of things that she does in crafts. When she does her craft items and homemade stuff, she definitely has that on her website. So don't forget to put your links in the chat of where and what you sell on. Hello, Chuck. I forgot what warm is, Danica. Yeah. I saw your video where all the snow was in your backyard. And Robert and I both looked at each other and said, that's our backyard looks like as well. So, and yes, Jerry, I was going to say that. I got all my packages in, and wow, did you pack those things really well? I love it. And I did get everything, and I got my last package yesterday, so I am complete with that order. It did come in yesterday. Let's see, Miss Barbara, hello, and welcome. We are coming out of 10 of below zeros. Oh, that's sad. I know only a couple of days we had -0, but Lord Jesus, that's cold. Danica's pool is frozen. What? Stay safe out there. Yes, definitely.
I was talking
I saw that on the news. Lord Jesus, they got a lot of weather down there.
I was talking to my brother and his wife, and they said that they had to go out and bust up the pond for the cows because the cows couldn't get anything to drink because the pond was froze.
Oh.
So, yeah, they said that they had to go out there and take the tractor and bust up the edges around the pond so the cows could get something to drink.
Wow. I've been bringing on some great jewelry contents. Jennifer. Yeah, she's got some great videos. So if you haven't had the chance to check out Jennifer's videos and give her some watch hours, especially if you haven't watched the videos before, go and check out her channel and watch her videos and give her some watch hours, because that's what she's looking and needing. For her channel. Show her some love and support as much as she does for us.
Yeah.
I've never seen people so excited to see 20-degree weather. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was watching the news like, Lord, geez, that's a lot.
That's a heat wave.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I do wall clocks and jewelry. Let's see here. Oh, that's your eBay store. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, I am going to ask a question because I had someone last week make a comment in the chat or something they would like to see. Now, I did reach out and sent an email to the person who actually started that Cha-Ching-a-thon.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to reply to my email because I was looking at some of the videos that I see. He does it once a month. And the reason I found out about that originally was from Mountain Man Treasures, because he was one of those that basically won, I think, the most sales on that show that he does.
Yeah.
And so I did reach out to him. I'm waiting for him to reply back to him because, again, it was somebody's idea. I know, and that's just me. I do want to do a twist on it. I've been thinking about what to do and how to do it, and I did see that message one day, so I am looking into it. But I noticed that he only does it once a month, and I did go back and watch some of the videos on how he does it, and so that seems to be very interesting, and I know some people are interested in trying to do this on the morning show. So once I get all the details ready, I will let you know when we can start that, and as far as how we're going to do it.
Okay.
And basically what they were doing is once a month they do where before they start, the first 2 people will have to send in their links to an item they want to promote on their channel, on their eBay store. And then once he puts the link in the chat, the first person of the 2 who wins the sale, like somebody buys it, then the person wins and goes up to the next level. And then the person who buys it has that opportunity to go on and sell something of their store. And so I'm trying to get definitely the details of it and try to work out something that we can do that, because that was asked if we would do that on the morning show.
Yeah, it sounds
Well,
like
I did do once the show and tell on antique items and things that you have, except not including your loved ones or your family members, but something that you collect that is an antique item. We did that once, and so my feedback I need to get from y'all is, do y'all want to do it on a weekly basis? And if so, maybe we can keep it on a Thursday or a Tuesday or anything like that. Just send us some emails and our messages and let us know. That way we can continue doing that. But again, I did do it once and everybody seemed to like it. So definitely let us know. Trent, you look too hot now. Take the darn jacket off.
I would, but just because I look hot don't mean I am.
Actually working. Yeah, I bet you're busy now with the tax season, so I understand, Justin. Yeah.
That's right.
Power and water finally came back. Thank God.
Hey, Justin, he's like really close to 1,000. If he ain't hit 1,000 already, I don't know how many he's got, but it's like really close.
I think yesterday I looked and it was like 960 something, I believe.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thrifted Junker, she says I'm 54 subs. Let's see if we can get her up there, because I know yesterday she got to 50. Yeah. So if you haven't subbed to her, definitely make sure and put your link in the chat, by the way.
It wasn't just a couple of days ago. She was at 44, so she's growing pretty quick. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, yeah,
that's awesome.
I just did a live chat, an expert buyer of 23 years. Wow.
That's awesome.
And definitely check her out, because she does a lot of good shows as well, and I love the way she does her channel.
I do too. I enjoy watching
it. Yes, I remember seeing that one. I can't believe she's been doing it for 23 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I love watching his videos. The morning parade of nurses and doctors has started. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully you get everything ready for you to go home. Take care. Troy is the king of cha-ching. Yes, that's what I heard. I watched the videos for that. I would like that. Yeah, what I'm thinking of doing too is, if y'all still want to do the show and tell, and or if you have something you want to sell, you're more than welcome to come on. But again, what we're going to do is, Trent and I are going to talk about it as far as what day would be best, and then we'll keep it that way as far as every week if we do it. And as far as the cha-ching-a-thon, I want to name it something different, of course. But I did reach out to the guy. Hopefully he will email me back, because, again, that was his idea. And I'm one of those that if I'm going to piggyback off of something, I want to at least give it a twist. Yeah. And so that's what I'm waiting to hear from, to where if we do, then it was asked that we do it on the morning show. So, again, we're going to work out the details on that as well. When are you going home? She's going to be going home Friday. That's all she would like us to know right now, because she is dealing with a lot of stuff with the doctors and nurses. But she will be going home Friday, which is awesome. So, yeah, everybody likes that idea. So, yeah, we're going to get, like I said, I want to work out all the details, get to see if we can work it out to where we can definitely do it. Oh, my God, I went to your eBay store now. Love your clocks and bracelets. Yeah, I did the same thing, and I have it saved. I did a little heart saver thing. Yeah. He's been doing eBay for 23 years as well. I didn't know that. Cool.
I always, whenever I go to somebody's eBay store, I always save it. Save the.
Yeah, I do too. Well, I noticed that since I've been saving certain eBay stores, I'm noticing that I'm getting the notifications when they list something new.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too.
That's right.
All right, here's the link to the chat for this morning. I know it's been 30 minutes, so I figured we'll go ahead and let it go in. Let's see here. Where was I? There's her link to her channel. So definitely go check her out. Make sure you still subscribe. Make sure when you go to check someone's link, when they put it in the chat, at least check to make sure you're still subscribed to them. And if not, do that, as well as show them some love and support. And hit that bell of notifications. It's all free. Yeah. It doesn't cost anything. I'm only 33 away from 1,000. Whoa, you're getting close.
That's awesome.
So definitely check out his channel. If y'all haven't watched his videos lately, he's been doing the retail arbitrage at Walmart. The first one I watched the other day was the one where he was going for groceries and one sourcing at the same time. So definitely watch out and check him out.
That's right.
So you also, Emily, she does some great videos. Going sourcing in the morning, have 5 Facebooks to pick up. Oh, wow, that's awesome. April, hello, and welcome. And also, don't forget to check out Danica's channel. Danica, if you could, drop your link to your channel.
Yeah.
Everyone's more than welcome to drop your links. But also make sure that if you check with each other, subscribe, that you are still subscribed to them. Justin, how was I not sub to you? And that's the one thing I like about the morning show. You can go back and check to make sure you're still subscribed, because I've found myself knowing I'm subscribed to somebody, and I go back and watch a video and I see that I'm not. So definitely do that and help them out, and check your channels and see if you're still subscribed. Johnny and Trent, I need ideas for how to do my 100 sub custom resin pieces giveaway. Depends on what you want to give away and how much you want to give away. It all depends on what you want to do. But if you have ideas, again, I know you do all kind of different resin items. Trent, we made small trailers for our channels. Cool.
That's awesome. That's really good. That's good. And that's
last night. No, I want to go back to Walmart, even though I hate the store. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. That the small trailers, that's kind of key for your information. Whenever people go to your channel, they want to be able to see kind of what you've got to offer. That way, whether or not they're going to subscribe to your channel. And if you leave them a short trailer, then yeah, that's fantastic. I'm happy for you. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to go check it out.
Definitely. So yeah, definitely make sure you help each other out by checking out the channels. Also make sure you still subscribe, and also put your links to what platforms you sell on if you want to promote those. And like I said, I'm working on the cha-ching challenge that somebody asked about last week, and I'm waiting to work that out and see how and what we can do for that.
That's right. Awesome. Yeah, I finally got to catch up on the show some yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it, guys. There wasn't really much I could do about it. I didn't have any way of getting online with you guys, which stinks because I missed it, and I don't want to miss it. I love being here. I love the morning show. Johnny and all of you guys are just super cool, and I look forward to it personally every morning. I look forward to getting up here and visiting with everybody and get my day started, and then y'all kind of motivate me to get more stuff accomplished, and that's what it's all about, is lifting everybody up and helping everybody out, and y'all help me out just as much as I help everybody else out, so that's awesome.
All right, I'm saving a video to my watch list because I don't want to keep that open.
So how do you do that? How do you save videos to your watch list?
Go to your actual video you're looking at.
Okay.
When you go to the video, at the bottom where it says share, and then right next to it says save. Yeah. Create a picture. When you go to click on it, it'll ask you whatever, if you have any folders already made up. If you don't, it will say at the bottom, create folder. Okay. When you click on that, it'll open a box, and you can create a folder. I have mine listed as watch later. That way, that's the first thing that comes up on my list, and when I go to a video, I'll put that and put it in that file. And then when I'm working in the eBay room, I just play that list, and it'll play everything you have in there in order of your last put in there. And so that gives you those watch hours again for those people that you are wanting to watch later.
Awesome.
And that's why I do it that way.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Good morning, providing you have power, Trent. You can do those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got power now, buddy. Yes, sir.
See, that's why we moved down south, so we don't worry about those things.
Hello. Well, yeah, you don't think about that in the south.
No. Yeah.
But these days you have to now, especially when they said that's been a long time y'all have had that type of snow, that amount of snow.
Yeah, I have never seen that much snow here all at once. I mean, we remember there was one time that we had some black felt cloth, and we were sitting outside and we was watching the little white specks hit the cloth, and we're like, wow, this is snowing, it's cool. And then this happened, and we're like, wait a second, this is Southeast Texas. This ain't supposed to happen.
Right.
Now you're like, this stuff sucks. We don't want it.
Yeah, send this crap back somewhere else.
There you go. Just figured I'd come on, say hi.
Doing great. How about you? Thrifting day today. Cool.
That's awesome. I love thrifting days.
So have y'all decided or talked about anything on another auction yet, Jerry?
What?
Have y'all decided yet anything about another auction?
No, I've been busy. See, look at all my poster orders.
Oh wow!
I've got so many poster orders I got to fill. It's crazy. And I got 3 more that came in today.
So thank you. You're welcome, Emily.
Yeah.
So
Kathy,
Right now-
Kathy's Corner. Hello, and good morning.
hello, Kathy's Corner.
Yeah, I opened the box, the little tube up you sent me yesterday, and I got it in yesterday, and I love the way you wrapped it up, and then you put all those little sleeves in it. And so what I did was I took all the little paper sleeves out, the plastic sleeves for each poster, and I actually put them in a bag for right now until I can get to those. I left them in the tube, so I know I have them.
But at least they all made it to you.
Yeah, no problem, and no damage or nothing. So yeah, I did get everything in from that last.
I've got one person that just sent me an email. Their 2 boxes are missing. And when I checked on Pirate Ship, it just says it's in transit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got just 2 people that didn't pay for their orders yet, and that's it.
I see.
All right, my giveaway is going to be. Wait, Jerry's question. Joe, where'd it go? Right up. I wish you could come on. That's where she lives. That's right. Have such a man.
She has
Many
so many poster boxes.
Yeah.
I've got so many poster tubes right now, Queenie. I haven't even gone through them all. Now, if those posters that you have are filled with posters, now that's a different story.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I don't need more posters, because I always need more posters.
Okay,
Always.
Laura, I can help you with that. I will send you the information in email, and what I can do is I can do a private chat with you, and help you through that. That's no problem. DC Sales, hello, and good morning.
Good morning.
See, like I just got in a bunch of these.
She says she's gonna take them back to the post office. Kathy says free bingo tonight.
Free bingo.
That's awesome.
Hello, Nate.
I love free bingo.
Yeah.
I just got in these posters.
Oh wow.
I'm working on getting, I've only got in so far 2 of the one for the new movie, Godzilla versus Kong. I'm waiting because I've got 9 orders for people that want those posters. So I'm waiting to get those in. So then I'll have those to go out.
Yeah, because didn't you just buy a lot of stuff from the Godzilla new stuff that just came out recently?
Yep. And I just spent another $475 on another Godzilla statue that is being
statue. Wow.
Yeah. So like I said, I got a few things coming in.
Just
and
a few?
JRKR, what do you need?
What now?
I don't know. JRKR put in need.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. I think she had a comment earlier, maybe. Let me see here.
DC Cell says she's got a Godzilla collector in their house, which is not a bad thing. It's just an expensive thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure then what that means.
You just put in what it is that you need, JRKR. Maybe one of us has what you need. Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
You said you always need more posters.
Yeah. So that's why she capitalized need.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I always need more posters.
DT says I have a Godzilla collector in my house.
I've got this whole pile.
Those are single posters?
These are the old style, you know, when they folded them. So I've got all these that now I got to post in the boards. So that way when I go do the show in a month and a half, I can put them out to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got some top loaders for some of those cards I went through from Pokemon. I was shocked on some prices.
Speaking of Pokemon, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I believe, is what it is. If you go to the stores, they got free Pokemon cards inside of them.
Oh, wow.
Just so you know.
That's the first time I heard about it.
Well,
Yeah,
there
me
you
too.
go. See?
Yeah, because didn't they have something going on with McDonald's or something recently?
But I think that it's also, no, you can't have my shirt. You don't give me your crown. You can't have my shirt.
Jerry, haven't you figured that out by now, that every time you do come on in any shirt you're wearing, somebody's going to want it?
Yes, I know.
It's like you're teasing them.
But
It's
yeah,
like a
but go
tease.
check. It's one of the cereals. I think it's
I'm trying
Cinnamon
to see what it
Toast
is.
Crunch.
Oh, Universal
Has
Studio.
Pokemon cards in it.
What's on that anyway? I see. Oh, the Monsters, Universal Studio.
Yeah, this was for their last year's Halloween show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's a cool shirt. Headed there
Yeah.
soon.
We can trade for the years.
Oh, that's right. You wanted her ears.
And you
one day.
also see now non-sports are going through the roof.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Nate recommended I get those graded, so I'm thinking about doing that as well.
Yeah, but a lot of the non-sports now, especially the Marvel ones, are going for big money right now.
I'm
So
surprised.
anybody that got a lot of those non-sports from me, you might want to check and see what you got, because some of them might have quadrupled in value.
Yeah, I know. I had bought some from you too in my that last auction,
Yeah, so you might want to check, because I know
and I've been getting some from Brandon on his sales. A lot of different cards, and I'm
these
trying to check them
hologram
out.
ones.
Yeah.
Which one's that's from?
This is from Marvel from '92. That's Ghost Rider. But this one normally before was only going for like $3 to $5. Right now they're going for $30 and $40.
That's awesome.
So you might want to check, because I know in some of those boxes, I put some of the holograms in there. So
yeah,
you guys might want to check. Oh, Johnny, you're muted.
I just realized that I pressed the wrong button.
I went to the Dollar Tree the other day, and they had a whole bunch of them little. They're the small 3-card packs of Pokemon cards, and I was like, you know what? It's $1 a pack. Let me see what I can do with them. So I bought all of them they had, and I got home, got them listed, and a guy sent me an offer yesterday. He said, because I put 14 of these packs in a deck, okay, in a lot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked him, he sent me an offer for $45, and I was like, sold, because I mean, I only spent $14 on all them cards plus tax, you know. So what, $15, $16? So yeah, of course I'm going to sell. I got another stack of them cards too. So
JRKR, do you have the link to your store to share? Because I know you've been posting a lot on your eBay store. That way everybody can check it out. Yep. Definitely grade those cards.
I know down here, before you were able to go into Walmart, and you would go into their like little card section, and there was a bunch of the Pokemons. Now they're all cleared out.
Well, the other day when I went to the Walmart, and usually they're in the front by the service desk, like where the registers are in the front.
Yep.
And every time I go, they're completely empty. And I noticed the last couple of times that the section that they have in it is getting shorter and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And they didn't have any of the top loaders. And I just needed a few for the ones I just kept found. But yeah, they're getting bare.
No, Lisa, you're not late for the card party. Just you'll be surprised. You might find that there'll be some yard sale or somebody that's just selling them that has no clue, and you can pick up.
Chuck said he's got a whole bunch of from the mid-90s.
Yeah, I've been talking to a bunch of the teenagers, because both of my kids are teenagers, and they said that right now the Pokemon cards and stuff like that, they are hot, because all the kids are buying them up and they're playing the games and stuff. Something about you can play the Pokemon online or something like that. I don't know, but they said that if you can get some Pokemon cards, or like you're talking about the non-sports cards, they're going like crazy.
Yep.
Picky Nikki has a question as far as if anybody has any recommendations for a place to get cards and to grade them.
To get cards, as I said, you can try your local comic shops, and if you're lucky, like Trent says, you got your Dollar Tree stores.
Yeah.
Try
if you can find them at Walmart, Target
is another place.
Yeah.
And then to get them graded, you can go to CGC, which grades just about everything.
Right.
Yeah.
DC Cell says I have some Skybox Master Series Marvel cards from the 90s.
Yeah, those are worth a fortune right now. I've seen them going as high as $2,000 for an unopened box.
Not
you want to sell them?
Actually, she was asking for comics, is what she wants to know.
Comics is CGC.
Yeah.
Just type in CGC comic grading, and it'll come up with all their info.
Nate says anything cards could be huge money for, so make sure you can comp them when you can find them anywhere you go.
Did y'all see where Mr. Buys a Lot found that storage building? He bought a storage unit, right? Mm-hmm. And he walks into the storage unit, and from floor to ceiling, there are boxes and boxes and boxes of vintage comic books, and he's paid like $100 for the whole unit.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like literally thousands upon thousands of comic books, and they were all in their little sealed wrappers. And that was
what's good about it too. Every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, he does an auction on his channel between 1. It starts at 1 and goes to 4 o'clock every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah. Well, y'all be keeping your eye out for comics because they're coming. He's got way too many to list on his eBay store. So
He's been on a lot of his auctions because he's talking about moving and trying to get rid of the majority of it before he moves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He wants to move down south too because he's tired of the winters up there.
Yeah. I think he's shooting for the summertime, like June or July sometime, I think, is what I heard him say.
Okay.
Carlini, hello, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
I do subscribe to PSA and I'll look them over and send them in. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check binders at the thrift stores and yard sales.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I actually last year got all those Pokemon cards in binders and everything with the sleeves for a binder. And it said take free. So I took. And now I'm just surprised on how much they're going for on some of them.
Yeah, that's right. Who was it the other day that was asking me about HP 61 black ink? So it was somebody in the chat, and I can't remember who it was, but I went through there and I've got like 8 or 9 of the 61 HP black ink. And somebody else was asking me about some other ink, but I don't remember which one it was.
Nate says Pokemon cards are like legal scratch-offs for kids.
Yeah, that's right.
And I think someone asked about Fortnite cards. I have not seen anybody Wendy asked. Fortnite 3-packs a good buy. I have not seen anybody really going crazy over the Fortnite stuff. I think that hit its peak and it died out.
For the question about where to find cards, if anybody's interested, again, the same thing about finding your card shops or comic shops. Try to support your local business owners.
Yeah.
Line up white targets out soon. Yeah, they're pretty well almost empty every time I go to any of those.
If you can.
Only if you other grading companies ain't as worth as much. The PSA.
Yeah. If you can, with the Fortnite stuff, buy some of it. You ain't got to buy a bunch of it, but buy some of the stuff that's a little bit more valuable now, because if in about 20 years, it's going to skyrocket again, because this generation that's
well, what you got to hope for is not what's going to happen back in the 80s with the comics.
Yeah.
Because all these business people saw where comics were going and jumped in and started buying up everything and sending the prices through the roof.
Yeah.
But all that did was crash the market, and a lot of companies went out of business because of it.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that might be what's going to happen with these cards.
Right.
All these people are going in speculating that these things are going to be worth a fortune, and they're buying it all up, sitting on it, thinking that it's going to turn over and like quadruple their money, but it's not. It's just going to tank right out.
Right.
So if you're going to get into this, best thing to do is if you got it right now and you can get a higher price than what you paid for it, my advice is sell it. Don't worry about that it went up even higher or anything. If you paid, say, $10 for this stack of Marvel cards and someone's willing to give you $500 for it, say, here you go, give me the money.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
worry about later on it's worth, $900. It's like, no, you made more than enough. Be happy with it and walk away, because you're just going to sit there and say, it's going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up. Next thing you know, you're going to wake up one morning and that $900 stack is now worth $2.
Right. If you haven't seen the interview that Emily did about the Pokemon Card 101, there was a link.
Yeah. Yeah. Emily dropped it.
Now is that a lot of people are unloading their items because that promised stimulus check that was supposed to come out in January now isn't going to come out till maybe April. So people are hurting for money and they're selling their stuff off.
Yeah.
That's why I've got so many posters, is because I've been buying out people because they're just dumping their stuff.
Yeah.
So you got to hit when it's hot and just say, okay, I paid $10. I'm going to get $500. Cool. Give me the $500 and I'm going to run.
Right.
and that's it. But do what you like. I'm just saying, you know, this is from past experience.
Right.
That's right.
I want to say hello and welcome to Perfecting Pearls, Julie. Hello, and good morning, Julia. Let's see, where was that in comments here? Lord Jesus, flew by.
They're flying now, the comments.
I received an auction item from Paul and Atina yesterday. He threw in a pack of, what he was doing this thing where if you spent $10 or more on a one listed item that he was auctioning off, he would enter you would get a pack of those Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
He started that a couple of weeks ago, I think.
That's right.
That was HP 63 black ink.
Okay. I think I may have some 63. I know I've got 61, but I may have some 63, and I know for a fact I don't have 65. The reason is because that's the printer I use. Yeah. Okay.
I always need HP 63. So you got two of them in here that need 63s for sure.
Okay.
Okay, off to dish.
Off to do the dishes.
All right, Emily, thank you for coming in. And
well, no sitting in the background, though.
Yeah, and I'm going to be looking forward to those videos because I have them saved to watch on my playlist. Ours says 63 and 65.
63 and 65?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I know I don't have any 65, but
you can write their names down. That was JRKR 1964 says HP 63. Perfecting Pearls needs 65. And ours is the 63 and 65. I did a video recently where I found huge lots of football cards, 150, sold the junk, and 3 cards right away. Wow, cool.
But like I said, right now, you guys do what you want, but I know that if it's me, like right now, like with these,
ours is correct. It's good to stack on the ink if you get it and find it, because a lot of stores do not have certain inks right now.
Yeah.
They're running low and they can't get them.
See, like right now, I've got 3 of the Marvel holograms.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are going for some good money. But right now, I'm just going to wait a little bit, and then I'm going to dump them. Because better to get the high money right now than the low $5 that I was, 6 months ago that I was going to get for them.
Now, did you get those graded?
And just say, okay, I got it, and I'm out of here. And that's it, and move on to something else. Because
did you get those graded?
And you move your product, which is what you're here to do. You're here to move your product.
Right.
And this is why, though, I've said it for years. This is like doing the stock market. You got to know when to buy it, when to sell it, and that's it. And just say you made your money and move along.
Are you getting those graded, or did you get those graded?
No, I'm not even going to let whoever buys them, they can go out and go get them graded.
Oh, okay.
I got those when they came out of the packs when I was buying the boxes.
Wow.
Yep.
That is awesome. There's a lot of people bidding to influence prices of trading cards. Yeah, that could be pretty interesting. Scored a trading card $200 for it. Yeah, right now, if somebody's willing to pay that kind of money, then if you can get them sold, sell it.
That's it. That's what I say.
How's it go? Give me an offer.
Let them have it.
Let them have it. That's
no problem.
That's right.
Yeah, because I've been getting a lot of offers. I've been sending offers and getting offers for things in my store, on my eBay store, and I've been selling them because I needed to go. I want to get it out of here.
But that's the thing, and that's why, like I said, if you paid $1 for this card and someone's willing to give you 100,
sell it.
Sell it. Run with the money and say, I got money. I got $100 for it. And someone says, well, now it's selling for 300. Say, well, that's their problem. Let them sit on it and get somebody to give them 300.
Well, you never know when the price is going to go back down, too. So that's one of the things you have to sell it when you can, if you can get a good bit of money for them. My oldest son has a binder full of Pokemon cards when they were first coming out. Too funny that his father and I would buy him when he was little. Yeah, that's a lot. That people are talking about that now, and how they got rid of a lot of them when they were younger, not realizing that this would be a big thing now. So
Yeah, I was talking to my cousin a couple days ago, and she said that her son, he's been collecting Pokemon cards ever since he was a little bitty. He's like 16, 17, something like that now. And he was going through his cards the other day, and he said they're all in pristine condition. And he found one, and he was using that TGC app or whatever it is, to where you grade the card, you see how much they're worth. He said it come up to like $1,700 on that one Pokemon card.
Jennifer, Jen asked about the link. The above link has 10 packs, 3 cards, is not selling. Can I get opinions on if it's overpriced? That must be this link right here. Where did I see it?
You're going to get about $20 out of them packs of cards.
What time was that? 9:55. Oh, I didn't get to it yet. That's why.
Copy. Hold on. I got it.
Let me see if I can find the.
I got it.
Oh, Trent. Queen asked if you have any HP 62s.
I'll have to check, but it's highly possible.
Ara says she does not need the 65. She just needs 63.
Okay.
JRKR says she needs 63.
What I would do on that one, JRKR, is where you can see what some of the names are. Check them up on different sites. See if any of them are going for any kind of money. If they are, the minute it hits the price of what they're asking for, and you still haven't gone through all of them, because they're showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17 and 10 packs. If the foil cards are worth a lot, like let's say if the first 5 of them are comes out to $40, I would say buy it, because now you're going to make your money on the rest of the cards plus the packs.
Right.
That's what I would do if I was the one trying to buy it.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you recommend, or what is your thought about if those packets are closed, should she go ahead and open them and see what's in there, or leave them closed when she's selling them, trying to sell them?
Once again, right now it would come out to see if you're getting more for unopened packs than you are for closed packs.
Right.
If you're getting more for unopened packs, then you're taking a chance that you might be getting rid of a pack that has a $5,000 card in it.
Correct.
But if you've already made your money on, like let's say the thing is going for 41, she already made back her $41 on 5 cards. She's got the other 12 cards that she can make, let's say, another $30. So now she's already ahead of the game. Now you take those other, 10 open packs.
Right.
And if someone says, I'll give you $300 for the 10 open packs,
let them have it.
let them have it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You just say, I paid 41, I made $500. You can't ask for a better profit.
That is a good profit right there.
And that's what you're here to do. You're here to, this is, oh, that's a lot that she's selling. Oh, okay. That's the lot that you're selling, JR. Then it comes down to how much did you pay for it?
So she's basically asking if anybody can tell if she's got it overpriced. I know I saw you have it on sale, but she wants to know if anybody's opinion on is it overpriced.
Once again, it would come down to, if I was the one buying it, I would be the one that would be looking at those individual cards, see how much they're going for, and then I would price it all together and see if I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. If not, then I would be saying, wow, you're way overpriced. Like if the whole thing comes out to $25, I'm going to say, you're asking way too much. But if I see that you're asking right in the ballpark, if it's coming out to like $40 or $49, I'm saying, yeah, you're right in the ballpark. You're fine. But I'm looking at it as I'm going to resell it later on. So I got to make my money back, like I just said. I got to double at least what I'm spending.
That's right.
So if I'm spending $42 on that lot that you got out there, I've got to make at least 90.
Right.
And if I'm not going to make 90 out of that, then I'm just going to pass it by.
Yeah.
And that's the way you got to look at it.
Right.
But you might want to relook at what you've got listed, to see if any of those cards are worth a lot of money. If they are, then you might want to pull the listing and redo it and just put those in as a different offer.
And maybe do a revise on that listing, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thrifty Junker wants to know if you have any Canon 41 color.
Canon 41. Let me write it down. Who? Thrifty Junker?
Yeah. Also, before I forget, I want to say hello. And I saw that Wings of Love came in, and the Goomba. Where was it? I saw him in here. The Thrifty
I see
Goomba.
Wings of Love treasures.
Wings of Love treasure. The bargain effects. Hello to each and every one of y'all. I know we've been talking back and forth. I'm trying to type it in the chat. Trent, get a hold of me. I am looking for ink for 4 different printers. The bargain effects. Tommy.
All right.
Yep. And some people buy for their kids as well. Yep. So they don't want to spend a lot. So
Right.
you are in that like predicament. It's the same thing like with this comic. It could be worth $100 normally, but somebody just wants it for their kid because their kid likes Dennis the Menace. They don't want to spend $100. They'd rather spend $5.
Right.
So you're in that, it's in that gray area, well, it only cost me $25 to buy this comic. So can I afford to make that customer happy and let it go for $5?
Okay, Gary, I have a question for you because I saw it in the chat. They were asking, I think it was JRKR was asking in reference to about she's having some problems finding some comps on comic books. Is there any particular platform or website that she can look for certain comic books that she can't find on comps on?
Once again, first thing I would do is if you have a comic shop nearby, call them on the phone and just say, I'm looking for this comic. How much is it going for? And if they have it there at their shop, they will say, we have it, and it's blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And that already gives you an idea of where your price should be for your comic. If not, if you can't find that, it is called, let me see if I can remember this name because I go to so many places.
She also says if you think it would be, because the packs are hard to find, you think they would be collecting them, would buy it. The collectors would buy them.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty hard to find them in the store right now because everybody's buying them.
Right. But also when you go to garage sales, estate sales, or flea markets and things like that, you're going to be looking for them.
Yeah. Every time I see something that's got a Pokemon on it, I stop it and I scan whatever it is on eBay.
Right.
Whether it's a doll or whether it's a pack of cards or whatever.
Do you have that app on your phone with the for the cards that are, well, those of you don't do Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic cards?
Yeah, it's the T. Let me see.
TCG Player.
Yeah, TCG Player. Yeah, I've got it.
You can try for the comics. Just type in on Google comic book grading, and you'll get a whole bunch of places that will come up that you can use to see what the comics are going for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that'll give you a rough idea. Unless, if like I said, you can either go that way, you can try go to Heritage Auctions and see what the stuff sold for.
Right.
And that'll give you an idea of what it's going for. Like I just got, me and a bunch of other people on Facebook got into an argument with a guy. He had Harry Potter poster from the first movie. He was asking how much is it going for. So I put in, it's going for about 100, 110. Well, he's like, well, it's near mint and it's never been used. And I'm like, well, that's what it's going for. And other people started chiming in saying that's around the price. He got all mad. He pulled down the listing because he wanted over $200 for it. And I'm like, wanting it and getting it are two different things.
Yeah.
Right.
And unfortunately, sometimes some things that were worth a lot are now worth less.
Yeah.
And like right now, like I've told to a couple of my customers, and I said, I can't sell you an American Werewolf in London poster that I have.
Yeah.
And they were like, why not? I said, because my price is $150. And they're like, well, that's fine. I said, no, you can go to either eBay or a couple of these auction sites, and they're selling it for $60 to $70.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to make money because they have no money, so they're just dumping their stuff.
Right.
So don't buy it from me. As much as I would love to make 150 off of you, no. Go over here, save yourself some money, buy it from them.
Help them out.
Yeah. You know, and that's why I keep my customers, because I don't shaft them on a poster, because I'm like, no, I'd rather have them keep coming back every few months and buy from me. So
You're
I'm
welcome
on
to
it,
Nikki anytime.
go over here and buy from this person.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's like DC Sales said. A lot of the products that I've noticed, like from whenever I first started looking for Pokemon stuff, the prices have gone up some.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you got all those people that are now jumping into the market, like the same ones that went and jumped into GameStop when they were buying up the stock. The stock went through the roof, and now the stock is dropping.
That's right.
This is why I say, if you've got it and you can make a fortune off of it, sell it now, get your money, get out of it, and run
especially if it's a buyer's market right now, you definitely want to sell it if you can, if you want to get rid of it. Right now, where the prices are going up right now.
That's like with the Nintendo Wii's. They were like hotcakes. I mean, I got some echo. I don't know why I got echo now.
Either your volume is too high or
your gain.
Maybe so. Well, it should be automatically adjusted.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay. But like with the Nintendo Wii's, there for a while, they were selling like crazy for like $300-400, and it seemed like every yard sale I went to, I was picking up a Wii for like one. I picked up one for $3. I picked up one for $7, and I'm talking about the complete systems. And yeah, I was selling them things like crazy, and then all of a sudden they just stopped selling. And I've got, I think, 3 Nintendo Wii's here now, and I ain't got no takers. Which I just bought another one, but it come with a guitar. It come with about 50-60 games. And that's what I got listed yesterday was all them games, and I've done sold 2 of them games, so I made my money.
I had one I got for $10 on an online auction.
Yeah,
and I don't know why it went for so much, but I sold it for $110. I was surprised.
Yeah. Well, see, it's whenever COVID first hit, everybody was wanting to stay at home and work out and stay fit, and because all the gyms and stuff were closed, and you can get the workout stuff like the Zumba and the Wii Fit and all that kind of stuff. And you can work out at home, and you can have fun doing it, and it's a lot of fun.
And then they start buying the games, so that way when they're tired of doing the exercise, they got games to play.
Yeah. Exactly. So if
everybody's starting to get out a bit more, the demand is dying off.
If you're wanting to work out and lose some weight, I've got the thing for you. I've got a Nintendo Wii system set up just for you.
I thought it was going to be like a bear comes chasing after them through their house.
No, this ain't Jeremiah Johnson.
He's picking up 3 tomorrow, so he has like 12 floating around.
Yeah.
So I want to say hello to everyone that just came in and have Philly Flipper and J Marie. Hello, and good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I know last year when I picked up these Pokemon cards, didn't get a chance to get around them. But now that I'm seeing that the prices are going up, I scanned all of my cards that I got. Yeah. And it was over 1,200 that I scanned. And, of course, there was some that didn't scan because I guess because it's multiples. They don't scan more than once, which I don't know why. But, anywho, I scanned all over 1,200 of them this past weekend. It's amazing on some of the prices.
Guys, you're going to have to give me a second. I think a tree just fell on my building.
Oh, no.
Okay, hopefully not.
Yeah, really.
But that's the fun with the snow. It weighs down them trees and pulls them down.
Yep, all that weight.
Yep. But, like I said, if it was me, I would just, if I can get rid of a lot of the stuff and everything, I'd be like, gone here. If you give me more for it, here, take it. It's all gone now. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep my focus is on the posters.
Don't forget to put your link in the chat of Paul.
Philly Flipper.
Yeah. He just put another video out.
You can't see it if we don't go to it.
That's
Did it
right.
fall on your house?
A limb, not a tree, but a limb just fell on the roof.
Break anything?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see any leaks or anything like that. It's pouring down rain and everything's freezing. So the tree limb.
all the way
Worst thing
down.
about it right now with all that rain, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what
everything's
Johnny's
supposed to
going to
get
be
bad.
getting soon.
What's that?
Yeah, Paul, drop your link.
And I said that's what Johnny's going to be getting soon.
No, we had that yesterday and today. Well, actually, it was the day before yesterday and yesterday.
Yep. But now you
So
got
now-
more snow to come down on top of it.
Tomorrow night and all day Friday, we're supposed to get more snow.
Yep.
Yeah. There's the link if y'all want to check out his video and save it for a playlist.
Well,
I know
right
I need to
now,
check it, on his videos.
I just looked at the tree limbs, and since it's raining, it's like just soaking the tree limb, and it's making these great big icicles hanging, and it's causing way too much weight for these trees.
Wait till you find that hanging from your gutters from your house.
Don't eat them.
No, I'm not. No, I got better things to eat than icicles.
So have you tested the any poles around your house yet with all the freeze you got going on?
No. No, you was talking about some chicken sausage gumbo. Man, that sounds good.
That's what I had last night. Yeah.
Man, that sounds good. I
That's
love
what I
chicken
miss
sausage.
over here at Universal. They're not doing Mardi Gras. So they bring in some of the people from New Orleans, and they bring up the gumbo and all that.
Okay.
I don't want to
Yeah,
get the one in the
For
can.
me, I just haven't had a chance to get to them, and I'm glad I did start going through them because of the fact of what's going on now. But when I first got them, I didn't know anything about it, so I was asking a lot of questions, and so that way, now I'm going to list them and take care of it. Fishing and Picking says, Trent, why don't you show us a picture?
Oh, the tree limb?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
Really, reality of every winter here, yeah. But again, for even in my backyard on the little shed I have in the backyard, it's amazing on how many times you see these icicles forming on the drops from the gutter. Yeah.
Like I said, it was nice the first, few times, but then it's like, okay. Like I said, the wife, she came from the Philippines. She wanted to see snow. First couple of years, it was nice. But like I said, once it started going past that first floor window, she was like, I've had enough. I don't want to deal with this no more. She's like, I'm tired of this. Getting up at 4 a.m, shoveling out the driveway and everything. And then it takes you for a 20-minute drive to get to work, takes you an hour and a half. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Morning, Doodle.
Peanut. Nate says it's just like he's calling it the 401k items because he said just here, right here. Sometimes it depends on the item priced. Prices could continue to climb like graded sports cards in Pokemon, etc. Yep, that is so true. Yeah, I know. I try to knock them down as much as I can because the dogs go out in the backyard and I don't want it to fall on them. But yeah, they're nice and pointed too.
Yep.
And I'm always worried about that. Sounds like Johnny said, I have a little shit in the backyard.
Shed.
It's a small shed.
Say D.
Shed flipping. Shed.
Yeah.
But yeah, the icicles when they form it, they're very pointed, and I'm afraid they're gonna fall and hit the dogs. So I make sure to knock them down as much as I can.
Yeah. Plus, it relieves the pressure off of the gutters.
Yeah. Especially in the backyard. I know my son is 24 and he wants to keep things from his youth. Yeah. And that's amazing how so many people keep that, but then now it's going for good money and they worried about if they have it or not. So they start looking at it. You just never know.
Well, that's when you start thinking, do I sell it? Yeah, it's from when I was a kid, but, it's like I still have my Dark Shadow cards from the 60s.
Right.
And when non-sports was hot,
That's the tree limb. Let me see if I can figure out how to. That's the tree. It's a pretty good sized tree, guys.
yes, it is.
And it's got me kind of worried because if it falls or if it breaks, then I don't have a chainsaw big enough to cut it up.
Well, depending on which way it breaks is what you want to worry about.
Yeah. Well, I was smart enough not to put my house and stuff up underneath it, but I mean, it's grown so much that it's just, and like I say, that's the pictures I got.
Well, why don't you have a company come in and trim it back like we do here?
Well, the last time I had a company come in and trim my trees, they killed the tree. And that's about a 400-year-old tree, and I don't want them killing it.
No.
And plus, it's a historical marker, and I can't cut it anyway. Unless something breaks. If something breaks, then I can trim that off.
Yeah.
But there used to be a blacksmith shop that sat on this property, and they planted that tree.
Wait a minute. Like, you mean that's the place where underneath the spreading chestnut tree, the village smithy stands?
Maybe so. I don't know. But there's, like I said, there used to be a blacksmith shop here hundreds of years ago. And everybody's like, man, if it were me, I'd take a metal detector and go out there and see what I could find. And I bought a metal detector, and I just ain't never done it. I got so much other stuff to do than dig around in my yard.
Sorry to hear you having issues this morning. She said she's got a potential fire. She stopped and also caught a mouse eating her M&Ms. That's not good.
I've never had M&Ms. I've had WWs.
Yeah.
Right, not the M&Ms.
Well, it said M stand for mouse, so it went to eat them.
Yeah, that's what they thought.
Yeah.
But I'm going to jump off because I'm going to go do errands and everything.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to check in, make sure you got your poster tube.
Yes, I did.
And it was nice that I was hopefully able to help answer some questions.
Yeah.
And everybody stay safe and warm.
Yeah, a lot of times parents have to save things for their kids just so they can save them, because a lot of times the kids tear them up.
Yeah, but see, she's the different mother, because most mothers threw away their kids' stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't really get a whole lot growing up, so whatever I got, I tried to hold on to.
Right.
Stay safe, guys.
All right, buddy. Well, be careful, Jerry.
Stay out of trouble.
All right, buddy.
Always. Let's see if it wasn't mouse candy. So I put the pieces in the trap. And it went for it. Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, they're pretty quick, too, sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why we get our house sprayed regularly. But you just never know when they're going to come out, find somewhere to come in.
Yeah, that's right.
Stay out of trouble.
Absolutely.
Now, what fun is that? Exactly.
I always try to see what kind of trouble I can get into.
Hello. Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. Good morning.
It keeps life exciting.
Yeah. If that's what you need in your life, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love excitement. I love it. I don't like too much the drama part of it, but I like the excitement part of it.
Right.
I was always one of them adrenaline junkies, whatever. Hey, guys, let's go jump on this 2,000-pound bull that wants to kill you. Who's up for it? I'm like, me. I'll do it.
No, I don't think so. Not me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'll stay away from that.
Yeah, I remember we used to have, me and my cousins used to work on a ranch, and there was this one bull named Curly, and he weighed about 2,200 pounds. And what we'd do is we'd throw the feed in the feed trough, and we'd stand on the feed troughs, and then we'd wait for the cows and the bulls to get up there close enough that we could jump on them. And then we would ride them however long we could ride them. Well, I just happened to get the bull, and he got a little too close, and I made the jump. I rode him for about 3 seconds before he threw me. And my cousin got every herd of cows has got one crazy cow, at least one. And he picked the crazy cow. And I was like, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. So whenever he made the jump, say this is the back of the cow and this is her backside, his feet landed on her backside. And she bucked and she threw him straight up in the air. And when he came down face first in a fresh pile of cow manure.
Ew.
and he hit it, and I could not stop laughing. He got up, he spit it out, and I was like, I lost it, man. It was so funny. So
If
funny.
you haven't checked out before of Flipping Particles, I'm glad I just saw her name this morning in something I was watching, and I was wondering how she's doing because I haven't seen her in a while. But there she did a video from her antique mall. So if you haven't checked out her channel before, she was doing a morning show rotating with Mary. There's her link. Check it out. And that's her antique booth. So this gives you another idea from someone else who is doing antique malls. So check it out.
That's right.
Yeah, I just saw her name in something I was looking at this morning with somewhere. I was doing some research on something and finding out something on another channel. I saw she was actually in the chat, and that's how I saw it this morning. Hello, Dawn, the other Dawn from Dawn's channel. Hello, and good morning.
That's something I like. I like watching the people. Everybody does things differently.
Mm-hmm.
And just because I do something one way doesn't mean it's the right way. It doesn't mean it's the only way.
Right.
And I like watching like the way you do your storage
antique booth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the way she does her stuff may be different, but I mean, it just gives you more ideas on what you could do.
Yeah, because there's several in the chat actually that do antique malls in their videos. Like, for example, if you go and watch the channel for, and I'm trying to get to it, Frugal Peanut and Chuck, they both do on their different channels. They also do their antique mall booth videos on what they're doing when they go to change things up in their mall.
Yeah,
I do know of Dawn and Mary does one on theirs. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Danica was doing one, or she has a shop that she does on hers.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that are doing them. And again, each one's going to have a different size booth. So that gives you an idea on different types of booths and what size booths and what you can put in them and things like that. Which gives you ideas, especially if you're looking to get into it. There's a lot of channels out here that do it, like Mike from January House. I'm trying to think of others.
Yeah.
Hello, Landshark Picker. Good morning. Hello and welcome.
Well, let me ask you a question. There is it's a storage facility, and they have, it's just like storage lockers that like you can get a 10 by 15, or you can get a 20 by 30 or whatever, however big you want to get. And it's like $100 a month or $150 a month, depending on the size. And what they do is all these people rent these storage buildings, and then every weekend they'll get out there and they'll put all of their merchandise out there in the front. And then people will come by and shop. It's like a great big flea market, like a great big trade days.
We have one around our area right here that last when we first moved here, actually. They did it where when we looked it up on the garage sales website, they actually were there. And what it is that each person can choose if they want to do it or not. And basically what they do is they're opening up their unit. And they basically use the front end of their unit and as a staging area for them to use. And then some of them also have it set up already in their along the sides with shelves to sell stuff. So they do that on a regular basis, but not every place does it. So that's another place you can definitely check out because it's like a flea market, but it's more of a garage sale that they all announce it as.
But the problem with setting up, because see, I thought about going up there and getting a storage unit and starting to sell out of them like everybody else. But the problem is that everybody knows that they're overpriced on their stuff. You can, like, I went up there and found a unicycle the other day, and my son's like, Dad, I want it so bad. I was like, okay, how much is it? The lady said she wanted $300 for it. I was like, $300? I said, I might give you $10 for it, but I'm not giving you $300. There's no way.
Right.
But,
well, a lot of times too, those are the units, and you got to check to see if they do that in that unit section, because each unit that has storage units all will not be doing it. But like J.R. Kara says, they do theirs where she's at every summer. So the storage unit places will connect with the my storage unit place is connected to an antique place. There you go. So yeah, that's probably why. I'm not sure, but usually it's considered a garage sale. I know here that's how they label it.
Okay.
So I guess it depends on what they're considering, and if it's a flea market or is it. But still, even at flea markets, it should be like almost like garage sale prices. Yeah,
that's right. But I mean, every great once in a while you can find a decent deal, but for the most part, they're just
what's his name again? Redneck Resale. They do that a lot. They go to this one or two of the different storage units that they're opening their units up to where you can go in and buy stuff like a garage sale. There is, sometimes they do find some high price stuff, but A lot of times what they'll do is they'll combine the bundle together and try to make a deal with them, but a lot of times it doesn't work. So
yeah, that's right.
So I guess you just got to figure it out and maybe see if they can help, if they would do it. But there's some people that are going to be set on their prices, so you just never know.
Yeah. Well, see, either way, I've got to get me a new laptop. That way I can link up, and for the days that I'm not so busy and I ain't got a whole lot of people coming through, then I can still do my eBay and things like that.
Right. J.R. Kara says she's got a 10 by 25 climate control and it's $150. And again, it also depends on your location of the storage unit. If it's climate control, which that's what you may want.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they have climate control, but you got to watch out for that because a lot of them don't have them on the outside of the building or not part of the climate control. So that's what you also look at too.
Well, see, these aren't climate controlled. They're just regular storage.
Right. I know the units I had in Louisiana, the reason I had it is because I had it as a business. And what I did was every year, they were doing it twice a year, where they would do an inside garage sale. And basically they did all the promotion. You just paid the $20 or whatever the fee was for that day. Mm-hmm. And depending on what size unit they had available, and you put your name down for it. Like at the end of the day for the next year, you would automatically put your name in it saying you still want to do it. And what I did was I had mine open for when I was doing my Light the Night Walk for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And what I did was everything that was in there, all profits that I would make for proceeds from that garage sale would go to donate through the local funds of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Yeah. And so I even had my banner and everything. So I would do that every time they had it. And it was like maybe $20. And then they let me go in like a week before, 2 weeks before and start setting up because I was doing it by myself. And then that way when I was done, I can close it up. Because I even had it to where it was on the first floor or the second floor because that's the only 2 floors they used. And there was like 4 floors to the whole thing. And it was nice because then once I was done, I closed everything into it and it was done. I didn't have to move anything out of there and had it and still moving things out as I needed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are pretty cool. But again, a lot of times they just charge a flat rate. But what's good about it is that they do all the advertisement. They do all the promotions. You don't have to do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Get in there.
See, I've been thinking about doing something like that because I run across bigger stuff all the time. Like I run across a couple desks the other day, and the guy wanted $5 a piece for the desks, and they were like, really, really, really nice desks. And I was like, really, man? Because I don't have anywhere to put one in my house, or I would have bought one. And my office is full. I mean, I can't put anything else in here but merchandise. So, if I were to open up a little, like a storage unit, something like that, then I would be able to sell some of the bigger items.
Right.
So,
well, that's the biggest thing too. You have to have the space to pick up when you find those type of deals. Yeah. Instead of passing on them, you can purchase them and then you have a place to put them.
Right. Exactly.
And then again, if they have a garage sale of some type, then you have it right then and there. You can open it. Yeah.
Well, we went to the yard sale about 3 months ago, and you can see it in the video. One of my videos that I posted. It's a big outdoor fan. It's like 48 inches tall. It's looks brand new. And
is that like one of those box fans?
It was not a box. It's a round one. It's got wheels where you can.
Oh yeah, like the heater ones. Okay.
Yeah, and the guy. I mean, my wife was looking at it, and she looked up the price on it, and they're selling for about $1,200 to $1,300.
Oh wow!
And I asked the guy, I said, "Man, how much you want for it?" He goes, "Give me $40." And I was like, "I'll give you $20." He's like, "Okay." So I give him $20 for it. And I knew it didn't run at the time. The motor was messed up on it. Mm-hmm. And I said, what all's wrong with it? He said, I don't know. He said, you plug it in and it just hums. It doesn't spin. And I got to looking at the wires, and somebody had cut the
plug,
the condenser off of it. And the condenser, what it does is it's what gives it the current to spin the motor. And you can get them for $15 on Amazon. So I ordered one off Amazon, got it home, hooked it up, flipped the switch, and the thing come on. So for what, $35, I've got a $1,200 fan.
Right.
And we don't need it. I mean, it's
just
especially
at this time.
Yeah, especially not right now. I sure don't need no extra wind.
Philly Flipper says, I got a space. I got a place that you can put them.
Yeah, that's right.
He's got a big warehouse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen
organized too.
Warehouse, but it's huge. It's nice.
Right.
But yeah, I just been thinking about I'm looking at more options, ways to grow the business, because I love the eBay aspect of it. I love Bonanza. I love Amazon. I mean, Amazon's kind of getting on my nerves here and there, but for the most part, I mean, I just love the fact of reselling. I've always
Speaking of that, did you get an email from eBay in the last day or two about the new things coming up, especially if you want to manage payment, about the fees and listing fees and promoted fees and all that? They're going to start changing it. I have to look back at the email. I want to say in the months to come.
Are they going up or going down, or?
No, they're not going to take it out. They're doing a different way of how they're taking the money out. Okay. And there was a new email I got in reference to cross-posting through eBay.
Okay.
There was something new that came out. I didn't get to read the email yet because I just got that one this morning. So I definitely, before the show started. So I definitely got to go back and read it. It had, the title was something to do with promoted listings through eBay. Cross-posting. Cross-posting through eBay. Some new thing that they're offering now on eBay. So I definitely need to check into that.
Yeah, I might need to double check and check my deleted.
Do my messaging, my messages on eBay.
Well, I've got 2 emails that I go use, and
no, it's going to be in your eBay store messaging.
My eBay store messages. Yeah. Okay.
There you go. It's right here. They're going to stop putting it in the invoice fees. That's what that is. I knew it was something about fees, but I need to go back and read it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
But they are going to do something in the reference to being able to cross post through eBay, and it's only be certain categories they're going to start with.
Yeah. So cross posting to what platform did they say?
I need to go read the email. I just got it before the show started, so I definitely need to go back and read it. Tommy says everything's going to be coming out of the pending fees.
Well, that's good.
You have your pending fees that they're going to mail you to you, send you to your bank. It's going to come out of that.
Yeah.
Including the subscription fees. Yeah, I did.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's good.
So you might want to check your emails every now and then because I just got mine yesterday, and I just got one again this morning in reference to cross posting.
See, that's the way it should have been from the get-go. Yeah. From the time they started, because I like the fact whenever I make money, I want to get paid the profit. I want to make, whenever you give me the money, I don't want to have to turn around and give any of it back to you.
Right.
So, and that's the way they should have been doing it from the start. And honestly, I'm glad that they switched to managed payments. I really am.
Well, from what I understand, if you just starting to enroll in starting to sell on eBay, from what I understand from an email I got, and I did have a little video connected to it where I watched, they're going to start making sure that when, I want to say the end of 2022.
Yeah.
I think that's what they said, that everyone, first coming in or not, everybody will have to be on managed payments by then.
Yeah.
They had a date on it. I can't remember the exact date of the year. I want to say it was 2022.
Well, I've got 2 eBay stores. Mm-hmm. And one of them I don't ever use. And I contacted eBay and it's like, hey, show me how to cancel this eBay store, this eBay account. And the guy's like, why would you want to cancel it? I said, because I don't ever use it. I use my other one. I buy and sell on it. And he's like, oh, he said, why do you have 2? And I said, well, because I was selling on both of them. You know, I had business stuff on one, I had a different style of business stuff on the other. I said, I was still selling, making money. And he said, oh, and I said, I just close it all down, put it on one because it's easier. And I ain't got to switch back and forth through each store.
Right.
It's just a pain in the butt. And he said, okay. He said, well, there's no way of you closing it down. He said, you can just stop listing on it. And I said, well, that's fine. Just don't be charging me any money on it because I'm not ever going to check it. And so he helped me close it to where, I'm not paying any fees or anything like that. I still have the account, but I don't ever owe anything on it. So it's just there.
DC Sell says you can tell who's also selling on Amazon and Etsy because they don't mind eBay managed payments.
Yeah, that's right.
Michael says, I am still not on managed payments and I have been on eBay since 1999. Wow.
Wow.
Well, hello, Michael. Good to see you.
Like I said,
counting is 30 away from 1,000 subs. Let's see if we can get him to that 1,000. He's not that far away, but if you haven't checked this channel out, there's the link. Also check to make sure you are subscribed, and also it's all free. Make sure you hit the notifications for all videos and everything that comes out. I love managed payment. I do too. It took me a little while to get used to it, but once I did, I have no problems with it. I really enjoy it. Compared to before, I haven't had any problems. Just in time says I manage payment blows. Just in time. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. And again, I don't have any problems with it because again, everything was a little rough at the beginning because I was trying to learn everything about what they were doing when I had changed over, and it was a little problem at first. But once it got going and I got used to it, I was okay with it because then I understood what they were doing different from before.
Yeah.
I like the idea because eventually they're going to be pulling away and not even doing PayPal, which from what I understand, of course, they both own both of them. So
yeah. Well, see, you still got to watch eBay because they still make mistakes because they're still learning too. Right. And the reason I say is I was going through some of my bookkeeping the other day, and I had a few items that in the different categories, you're charged different amounts.
Right.
Like if you got electronics, it's like 12% plus whatever. And if you've got toys and goods, it's like 13% or so whatever percent it is. I've got it all wrote down. And I was going through my stuff and I got to realizing that they were charging me 12.5% instead of the 12%. And I was like, wait a second, that's not right. You know, why are they charging me extra money? Well, I contacted them and I was like, hey, look, you know, y'all are charging me 12.5% instead of the 12% on these products, which it's like 10 cents, 13 cents.
Right.
It doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. But, you know, if you add that up over 100 items, you know, that's a decent amount of money. And I told the guy, I said, you know, what's going on? And he's like, oh, man, he said, I'm sorry. And they credited that money back to my account. So you still got to watch them. I mean, like I said, they're still learning how to do all of it too. So
the cap guy, Mr. Bobby in the house with JT. Good morning.
Up? Good morning, buddy. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, I saw your videos in your backyard. Lord Jesus. It looks like our backyard right now.
Yeah.
And we're getting more tomorrow and Friday all day.
That's awesome.
So I hope everybody's doing well. Also, I want to ask now that I see some more new people in the chat, pennies turned into dollars if you collect enough. You're right.
Exactly.
That's so true. Good morning. Love Hollis. Hello, hello. Wanted to say hi before the end of the show. You have blessed it. Y'all too. Another thing I want to bring to y'all again is because I do see new people here. There's been brought to the question of if we were to do the morning show. There were some questions and asking me in reference to maybe doing the cha-ching-a-thon. Now, I have reached out and asked if it would be okay if I did it for the person who started it. Still waiting to hear the email back from him. And so I do know that he does it once a month. I went back and looked at some of the videos and tried to see how they do it and what they're doing. And of course, being that it was asked, I went ahead and reached out and find out if it would be okay. Again, I like to make sure that because another person is doing something like that if I do, it will be something that goes with a twist. So something a little different, but the same concept. But what we want to do is everybody's asking about it being done. I have questions of it being done in the morning show. And so I do know that he does it once a month. So I'm going to wait and hear from him. And once I do, I will then talk with Trent and maybe iron out what we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and when we're going to do it. And then, of course, pass that on to y'all. And then, again, if y'all interested in wanting to continue doing it, because we did do it once already, anybody who's interested in doing a show and tell of any antique items that you're collecting or that you've bought to sell, return over, or flip. Again, no bodies, whether it be your spouse or your loved ones or your parents, are not allowed. I want to make sure I include that in that. But if y'all interested in us doing that on a regular basis, just let me know or send us an email. And that way we can do that. And again, some others on the first time we did it did send pictures to me. Yeah. And then we can talk about it. And if you give me the information like we had in the past, we can do that. So if there's something you would want to be on a regular basis, let us know that as well. And then we can work out the details of doing that on the morning show as well. So just let us know what your thoughts are. And if you're interested in that, let me know. And I know that the cha-ching-a-thon was something where two people started, and then each sale goes on, and whoever sells first goes on to the next round. And then the person who bought it has an option to come on and sell something as well. So those are kind of the detailed things I've been watching on their videos to see how it's being done, to get ideas. And then if y'all interested, just shoot us an email and let us know. And what they did was the first person that would be starting the show from each month would actually send him the links of an item that you want to promote off your eBay store or any platform you sell on, because I think he does eBay's, but I think it'd be available for anyone who wants to do any platform. And so we're looking at doing something like that for those who are asking. I've gotten a couple of comments on that, so we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. And again, I reached out to them because of the fact it was someone else's ideas. So I'm just like that, where I don't want to take someone's idea without asking first if it's okay with doing a twist. Want to learn more about sports cards and grading? Check out my channel. He does channels every time he does different videos on cards, so that's definitely a good link to check out if you haven't checked out Nate's channel. They do a lot, him and Anthony, with cards, so definitely check them out. Definitely have everybody have a good day too. For those who are leaving, the reseller show tonight is on my channel. We'll be talking about shipping. Make sure you put your link in the chat, Thrifting Goomba. That way everybody can set their reminders. That's another thing when you set someone's links. And they have an oncoming event coming up. Make sure you hit the reminders. That also helps their channel as well. And it's free to subscribe and also free to hit all notifications.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the new video just went up. I'll be live on Angie's channel at 7 p.m. tonight. Okay, that's
okay.
Yeah, I love when y'all do the videos together like that.
Angie, drop the link.
Angie Resell.
Yeah, drop the link. That way I can just right click it and
set a reminder.
Yeah, that's right.
Have a great day, Kathy.
Be careful, Kathy.
Sure. Such an amateur. Let's see. I am 2 away from 100 doing custom resin. There we go. You're getting closer.
Yeah.
Bemis, you put your link in the chat. Yep, there it is. Okay. I had to look at the comment again to make sure. And again, check to make sure you're still subscribed to those. And also, oh, that's your link tree. Wow. I need to get one of those set up.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I like that. Where's the oh, there's a YouTube channel.
So how do you create one of them link trees like that?
I guess you just Bemos. You are at 100. Congratulations.
There you go.
You did it. There you go. Also, just continue checking to see if you'll still subscribe to everyone who's dropping links, because you just never know when you lose their subscription.
Yeah.
Start somewhere. You're right.
That's right.
So
No link.
check out each other's channel and check to make sure you're still subscribed, because we found out there's a lot of people we're not subscribed to anymore. And so you go back and check to make sure. I want to let everybody know about the bingo tonight. Yes, Kathy's doing her bingo tonight at 8 p.m. on her channel. It's free to play and you win prizes. You got it flipping great. Yeah, exactly. And by the way, if y'all haven't checked out the Cap Guys videos and you want to have a little bit of an entertainment on the beginning of the videos, you might want to go check them out, because now the JT has been singing. So he had a good little song yesterday about the snow. You might want to check it out. Hello, and good morning, Melissa. Good morning, hello, and welcome. And that way everybody's putting their links in. Make sure you check it out. Congratulations, Bemos. You just hit 100. So hopefully you can get over that, and that way you can doing your giveaway.
That's awesome.
Yes. So definitely I need to get into checking it out on that. Iris says, speaking of bingo, I got my box yesterday, Kathy. Thank you. Cool. Let's see. She took her mom to the hospital today, probably running behind. Angie's link is above. All right, so definitely check it out and subscribe, because they do have some. Last week she did a was it Valentine's Day Sunday? She did a contest thing where she was doing some games on her channel. So if you're not subscribed to Angie Reseller, do that as well. Because Cap Guy and her do a live show weekly, but she also did the actual giveaways that she does on her games.
Yeah.
Yes. J. Marie, glad to see D. Yes, I know. I was looking for, I just saw her name, like I said this morning. I was looking at some videos and I saw her in the chat. And so I miss watching her shows in the morning, because she would rotate with Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary on a weekly basis. And so, yeah, definitely something that I'm glad to see she's put out another video. Count Paper says, I'm having an auction today at 4:40 Eastern. I'm doing box lot auctions. There y'all go.
Okay.
There's her link, so make sure you can set up the reminders. There's Angie's link. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You're so quick at that, and I like that. But again, check it, set your reminders, because when you do that, it helps you remind yourself about a video that's coming out. Angie's at 709 subs. That is awesome. Let's see here. Okay, so Bemis is at 100. That is so cool. I need to check this out, Linktree, and I'll sign up for it. Because I see that a lot on videos where when they do the link, it's everything all in one. Good morning, Callie. Hello, and welcome. I love the Linktree can just use that one link. And I like that, so I need to get into that. Because I have all my links for everything, and this way here, I can just put it there and it's done. I have a question on YouTube. Can you put more than one link if you have 2 channels? That's what I'm curious about, because I have the cooking channel one too. Happy I can actually teach you all something. Yes.
That's right.
Everybody teaches someone something new.
Absolutely.
See you at these live. 20. She's 20 away from 200. So there we go. Check out and see if you're still subscribed, or if you haven't subscribed to Susanna. Especially when you like these Rent and Raven videos that she's been putting up. Awesome. Definitely want to check it out. Yeah. And she's always she's my co-host on Wednesdays, one of a few co-hosts. So check it out. She's always on the auction with me on Wednesdays as my co-host. She left me behind. Aw. I'm at 59 now. Cool. You're getting up there. Don't forget to put your links up. I was happy to see her this morning. Yeah, I saw the link. I got it saved to go back and watch. So I'm so glad to hear she did put out another video. So yeah, don't forget to put your links in, and also don't forget to put your links in of your eBay store, any platform you sell on, so others can go and check it out. And the real thing about that, the reason I like y'all doing that is because those that are new to the community can go back and check your links and see if there's something they're missing when they're sourcing. Because sometimes when we go sourcing, we kind of overlook things, or we don't think about some things, and then this helps you. I know for me, I like going back and checking, because then that lets me remind me of something that I may be missing out when I saw it. And I say, oh my God, I saw that in the last place I went, or whatever.
Yes.
And that helps you look at things and not pass up stuff that you go sourcing.
There's been so many times I've been out yard selling and I'll walk past something and think, nah. And then I've got a list of name brands that I look for, especially they're like clothes and stuff like that.
Right.
And there's been so many times that I walked past something and I thought, no, it ain't no big deal. And then I stop and look and realize it's on the list. So I'll stop and scan it and then realize, hey, this is money. And I was fixing to walk right past it. So thank you.
I have a thing on my phone. I know the Samsung has it where it's called the Note, Samsung Note.
Yeah, I use the snot out of it.
A list. And I did different categories. So that way when I'm out and I say, oh, that name sounds familiar, or this, it looks like something I've seen before, and I go back and look at the list. I have a question. Whoa, wait. I have a question. Aren't the channels with over 1,000 subs supposed to be helping the channels with under 1,000 subs? Yeah.
That would be nice.
That would be nice, but I enjoy doing this. And I always say that once I do, and if I ever do, when I ever do hit the 1,000, I will still continue doing this every morning. Yep. I will not stop. I will not continue to say, okay, I'm stopping after 1,000. I will be continuing doing this because this is what I enjoy doing. And again, everybody may have their own opinions or their ideas of things on how things are being done. But again, you can do your choice of what to take from each person and see what you can implement in your business. But again, that's not saying that it's correct or that it's wrong. Yeah. It's just that that's how they do their business. And again, you can always implement anything you think that might work for you. And that's why I always say that once I do and hit over the 1,000, I will continue doing what I'm doing today.
Absolutely.
Internet has been glitching this one. Yeah. And it's about all this bad weather that's happening, probably.
Yeah. And that's the way I am, too.
We don't even have a thought. Exactly. And that's why I won't stop.
Whenever I decided to start my YouTube channel, that's exactly why. Is because I
don't know, Justin. I can't answer that. Go ahead, John.
Yeah. That's the reason I started my YouTube channel, was because I wanted to help people out. And I wanted to give making content a go, see if I liked it. And I do. I love making the content. I love getting the weird looks whenever I'm talking to myself in public. Like in the last video I put out, I picked the loudest, noisiest, the wheel rattlingest buggy shopping cart whenever I go to the store. But first, because nobody else wants that buggy. Secondly, because it's a great conversation starter. And you can push that buggy and that thing's making so much noise and everybody's looking at you. You're like, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I got the good one, didn't I? And then next thing you know, you're having a conversation with somebody and you're telling them about the business, or you're
okay, I want to comment on something that I see in the chat. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like I always tell you, I am honest and transparent. Why I don't have that answer, but I do know that I will not stop. Yeah. To this response, we would miss you badly, Johnny, if you were doing no more morning shows. I will be honest with you about something. This whole weekend, I contemplated on stopping this 100%. But because of the nice and kind words, emails, messages, and a lot of different Facebook, Instagram, you name it, I was getting emails. Very uplifting. I was in a spot where I was very depressed this weekend. But I have to say, with those who did send me messages, comments, it touched me a lot that I decided after Monday, I was not going to do it anymore after what happened Monday. But that even pushed me even more not to want to do it anymore. But several of the comments and emails and messages that I got lifted me up to the point where it ain't going to happen. I am here to stay. I feel that I've helped a lot of people, and I'm not trying to get an attaboy. I'm not trying to get a pedestal, but what I am saying is I get the reward of me helping others. Whatever may happen, happens, and it happens for reasons, but it makes you stronger. And that's what it did to me because of the kind words, messages, and all these different things that I have gotten. Because of it, made me stronger to say that it's not going to happen. And I had a good uplifting this week with a lot of new messages. And so I have to say, and I'm honest with you, I was ready to just throw in the towel and say, forget it. But because of all the messages I got, it touched my heart to say, I've asked God, please guide me with this decision, but I didn't want to let the devil win. So by rebuking it, and it worked, I've gotten a lot of great messages telling me not to. So that's why it will continue. I will overcome this. It will make me stronger, and we ain't going nowhere.
That's right. That's right.
Good morning to each and every one of you. Hope you're all having a great day. I have to get prepared for our meeting. Well, have a great day. And don't forget, they're doing I don't know when the drawing is, but they just hit another 400 subs. And I think they're getting pretty close to 500 subs already. Because when I did the 400 sub giveaway video, they were over halfway already. So check them out. They're doing some great things. They're also giving back to the community as well. So don't forget to check out their video for their 400 sub giveaway. Pretty soon it's going to probably be another 500 because they don't win every 100. I know it is opinionated. Yes. Feel free to try on my videos. Yes, definitely give Jennifer some watch hours. She's always there helping each other. So definitely give her some watch hours. She needs the watch hours. She's got subscribers. But then also make sure you still subscribe so you don't lose that ability to watch her video. Let's see. Yes, you can enter both YouTube channels. Just the name is different. Okay. Thank you. Because that's what I was concerned about. Because a lot of times people ask me to drop my links. And so what I have to do is open multiple tabs and get my cooking channel and then this show. So it makes it a lot easier. And I like that. So thank you. No what?
No, don't stop doing what we're doing.
Again, I'm being honest with you. That's how I felt this beginning of the week and the weekend. And then I had a come to Jesus moment, so to say.
Yeah.
I had to put it in his hands. I had to do it. So yeah. And good morning, Space Galleria. Good morning. Nice plush hat. Actually, this is pretty old. I used to wear it a lot when I went to a lot of the Mardi Gras balls as part of my ensemble. And I used to have a big old brooch right in the front. Yeah. Johnny, you are loved. Please do not stop. Like I said, after all the great messages I got, I stayed away from a lot of videos this week, lives, for that reason. But again, like I said, I had a moment come to Jesus where I had to put it in his hands. And so with that being said, it's not going to happen. So we're not going nowhere. We are here to stay.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's awesome. Woo.
You can make
it because I love doing the morning show with you.
Goes. Kathy, Johnny says you are the rock of the morning to wake us up. Thank you so much. And a lot of the comments I'm getting is so touching for me because sometimes you wonder, are you actually reaching to the people who need help, especially the new ones coming into the channel? And I know I see it a lot, but again, sometimes you have that thing in the back of your mind, am I doing enough?
Yeah.
So I don't get up a lot of times to watch you guys on the morning, but I do enjoy watching it for sure when I get up and the good stuff. Thank you.
Yes.
I totally get it. Positively reinforcement always helps. Yes. And again, sometimes, it's not, with everything that happened, it was hard for me to do that Monday morning. So, but but all the kind words, all the messages I was getting, it definitely helped me change my decision. And like I tell y'all, I'm always going to be open and I'm transparent and in the truth. That's something I do not hide from anybody, and I'm not about to start.
Absolutely.
It's normal, but it's hard. But it's better that when you let one or more people drag you down, even if 100. Yeah, and it's hard to say. It's just so hard when everything happens at one time or in one weekend or whatever the case may be. But again, we all go through it. You know, we have to deal with it a certain way. But again, it's just the way it has to be done sometimes to overcome it. You know, and that's what I did, and I prayed about it, and with everybody sending me all these kind words and messages and lifted me up. It made me like slap me in the face and say, wake up and stop, get out of your little rut and your depression and handle it. Not sure what's going on, but yes, I appreciate your kindness and support. It's over with. It's just something that I had to deal with. I didn't know you were dealing with all of that. Well, again, I try not to talk about it as much as it does hurt sometimes. But again, with everyone, with their support and their love and kindness and messaging. And Robert even told me, don't let it all get to you. It's going to pass. This too shall pass. And I say that all the time. So he made me realize, look, snap out of it. You tell people that all the time. You need to be heard. You be told that too.
That's right.
We're close, and it is. It will be. So Johnny, if you were to leave, I'd have to go up to Trenton handcuffed.
You'd have to go to Trent and handcuff what?
Handcuff us to the computer so we can come on live. And again, I'm just being honest with everybody because that's what I was going through this beginning of the weekend. And but again, the power of prayer, the power of the kind messages I was getting, and it helped me go through it. Keep up the guests. Great work, Johnny. I love you, buddies. I love you both. I love you, buddy. You do a lot good for the word. Yes, and I try to do that, and I try to keep it positive.
Yes.
And sometimes when it gets you down, it's just usually, and I feel this way sometimes, where when you get kicked down once, everybody was trying to keep you down. Granted, it was a lot of negativity, but again, we turned it around. So hopefully that works for the best. Dawn is only 4 away from 400. 2 hip chicks. Is that your link? Let's see. That's got to be Dawn and Mary's link. Where did I see that in the chat? I must be behind.
My fingers are going numb.
You freezing over there?
Yeah, it's cold in this building. I need to get me one of them heaters.
Where is that comment? 1054.
They making big heaters that hang in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to give me. I think that's what I'm going to do is get one of them. I've got the big air conditioner that is 24,000 BTU, but I just need something for heat.
So that is the Dawn and Mary's link. They're at 394. So let's see if we can get them up higher to their subs. Definitely, they do their morning shows every Tuesday and Thursday with Dawn and Mary. They do auctions. They do auctions on other channels. Most of the people deal with things differently, and that's true. Good morning, everyone. Zygon Tiger, so good to see you, Mark. Didn't you put a new video out? Definitely go check out Jennifer's channels. Give her some watch hours. If you have never watched Jennifer's channel before, I love her videos on these different bags of jewelry and boxes of jewelry she shows and what she buys and what she's going through. And she needs some watch hours, and show her some love and support like she does with us. And give her some watch hours. And again, I saw a question. I hope I can find it again because the chat flew on me. Someone asked in reference to when you're doing watching someone's channel, don't speed through it because it does mess up the rhythm of the videos on the algorithm for their channel. If you were to take and watch someone's video, but you're busy doing something else and you want to at least listen to it or have it playing, do not mute the YouTube channel. Yeah. Because then you can mute it. You can go down to up before it mutes. But if you mute it, it does not count for their watch hours. So at least have some type of volume coming through, even if it's on the lowest that you can go, to make sure you still get the watch hours that they deserve. Yeah. There's been times with mine that what I do is I leave my computer going all the time, and every once in a while I'll stop it and reboot it and do the updates and that kind of thing. But 99% of the time this computer is always going and YouTube is always on. And the reason I do that is because if somebody thinks that there's somebody in this office, they're less likely to try to break into it. Yeah.
And as long as there's something playing and making some racket in here. So what I do is I will go through there and I will pick a station or pick a YouTube channel that I want to get somebody hours on. And then I will click play, and then I will go to the house and I will eat supper and get a bath and go to bed and get up the next morning, come back out here, and it's still playing.
Yeah.
So
I do that a lot. Like, for example, I think it was like Nanotank and Rev Resell, and all of them needed watch hours. And so what I did was the same thing. I would get the playlist. I would go to their channel on their videos.
yeah,
And I would click until I filled up so many videos on over the night. And
yeah,
I would let my computer stay on, and I would let it run, but with the volume on low, but not off.
yeah,
And then that would help them get the watch hours until they got over their watch hours, because they had the subs, but they didn't have the watch hours. So that helped as well. So definitely keep that in mind when you're watching somebody's videos, to give them watch hours if they need that. Make sure you do not mute it.
yes,
Bima says, Johnny, we just cannot do without you. I have been very depressed since I got the COVID, but I came on into the show and it makes me feel better. I'm still trying to pull myself out of this depression. And I know it's hard, but thank y'all so much for the kind words. And again, I'm being honest with y'all. It took me a couple of days to overcome it. And as I say, come to Jesus moment kind of thing.
yeah,
Because of the fact that it was the devil was riding my back, and that's how I felt.
that's right.
But again, the decision not to do it was the majority of what I had to do. Get that out of my mind.
I am at
from Pittsburgh. Hello, and welcome. Go ahead.
I am at 89 subscribers on Encouragement by Trent. I really figured that. I'm at 261 on the Thrifty Pickerz and 89.
In the chat.
So
I know they're in the description bar below, but put them in the chat.
that's right. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear this. And again, I'm being honest with y'all. That's what I was going through. So there was a lot of y'all who was sending me all types of messages, and I never said anything to anybody, but just the messages I was getting, it's like y'all knew. We love you both. Lift us up. Yep. And I enjoy that. It's just we have to go through it sometimes. Without Johnny Trent, you would be lost puppy. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
I get those moments too. I'm always happier when I make it into the morning. So, thank y'all so much. I know this means a lot to hear that, because again, sometimes we just feel like we're not reaching enough people. But again, I know I am, in a way that it definitely worked on me this weekend and the beginning of the week, to where it got the devil off my back. I rebuked it. So thank y'all so much.
Okay.
And don't forget to subscribe to each other. It's putting links in the chat. Don't forget to go get some video watch hours to Jennifer. She's always there quickly with our links to everyone. So definitely go check them out and give her some watch hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me get to everybody's comment. I know I'm a little far behind. It's just me. Lately, all the offers I receive on eBay are from people with less than 10 feedbacks. And again, that happens, especially if a lot of people are trying to get their feedback as well. But the best thing about it is, sometimes, I know when I first started, I was getting a lot of referral watch hours. Offers. And I had one that was an offer going to Puerto Rico. And you know how you get that gut feeling? And I had this gut feeling. So what I did was, I had Robert hold my camera, and I even watched me packing the package in every which way, every step, just because the guy had no feedback. He gave me it was a problem where the address was different, and so I had him go through eBay. I had to call eBay. They corrected his address because something happened on his end, and they sent me a message saying, would you please use this address instead of this address? And so I had to cancel the order, and he rebought it and did all that. But again, for some reason, I had this gut feeling, and so I filmed the whole thing from start to finish.
Yeah.
And never had a problem for it. But I had that video just in case. You want to have proof. If you feel that it's not comfortable and it doesn't feel right, make sure you make a video of it. Make sure you have step-by-step of what you're doing before you send that item out, if they buy it.
Yeah.
That way you have some proof that you did send it in whatever condition. Because again, sometimes that's where most of the problems are coming from, people that have less than 10 feedbacks. So
yeah,
whatever's best for you, and again, protect yourself. Johnny, don't be afraid to be honest. Nobody can be positive all the time. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was going through. I'm officially out. Love you guys. Well, thank you so much, and have a great day. And again, don't forget to go check out her video. They already did a 300 sub giveaway, and within the same week, they did a 400 sub giveaway video, and they almost hit 500. So go check them out, show them some love and support, and go watch their videos and see if you can be able to win a prize that they're giving away.
That's right. Absolutely.
Don't work too hard. Joey Bada Bing, your local man in the hole.
What's going on, Joey? What's up, buddy? It's great to see you again, bud. Yeah, like I was fixing to say, my channel, I got on there, and the video that's doing the best is how to do variation listings. And it's got 299 views,
wow,
which is great. I mean, that's the most views I've got on any video, and I'm super excited. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that get, you know, millions of views and stuff on their content and all, but, you know, I'm just getting started. Now, so
do you post any of your videos on Facebook?
Huh?
Do you post any of your videos on Facebook when you share it on Facebook?
Yeah, none of my friends on Facebook really watch none of my stuff for some reason.
Now, you know, there are some group chats that you can assign, join, that has to do with eBay or YouTube content, especially if it has to do with eBay.
Yeah.
And you just basically ask for permission, and sometimes they will grant you the permission where you can do your contents for your YouTube channel that has to do with eBay.
Okay.
I'll show you some after the show, because I have some that I do post. And 9 times out of 10, it has to do with your contents about doing your YouTube, but having to do with eBay.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely want to get into some of those groups, because that's where you can definitely get more eyes on your videos. And for Joey, if y'all don't know Joey, for those who are new in this in the community, Joey Bada Bing started where I found him on a live when we were doing lives with Josh from Harry Tornado, and he happened to be a guest on the morning show one morning in his mail truck delivering mail.
Yeah.
And so that's where he started, and now he does a listing type challenge video live on Monday nights. So if you haven't checked him out, him and his girlfriend both do eBay now, so definitely check out his channel and go show him some love and support. I haven't even turned in the heater yet. Wow. Must be hot in your area. Let's see. Tell the milk crate heater for the $30 working awesome. Milk crate heaters. About $30 work awesome, just a little loud. Never heard of that one. To be honest, Johnny, I've never seen any negativity on your channel, in my opinion. Well, thank you. We try to keep it that way, but it does happen. Anytime Anthony, some moments, PSA, let's go. I hear that.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's what he usually says.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. I catch myself saying, let's go, like him sometimes. And then I'm like, I think about Joey a lot, because like the other day I was driving down the road and I seen a mail truck and I thought, wow, that's Joey. I was like, wait, no, they can't be Joey, because he don't live anywhere near me. And, but every time I think of I seen the mail truck, I thought, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, let's get it. Come on. It's going to be a great day.
Right.
So, I mean, I get pumped up thinking about that just the phrase, let's go, because it gets me excited. And that's good, because everybody needs excitement.
Doesn't mean a thing for a feedback anymore. I ship to anyone. Yeah, I don't. Since that first time I had that issue, again, it had to do with somebody who was definitely under 10 subs. But again, that happens sometimes where you want to get somebody who is just starting out as well. So for me, I don't look at that anymore. I just ship. And you can have a good experience anyway. So, and again, sometimes you can have a bad experience. So you just have to learn from it and maybe change whatever is happening that works for you. Maybe I should do that. Keep the mic away. Keep the mice away. The bad thing is my office is under the bedroom. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Do I have a man crush on Joey? Maybe a little. No.
Well, Trent has one on Froggy Flip, so what the hell?
He's got a cool personality, and it kind of vibes with my personality, because the way he's like always excited and let's go is the same way I wait. Whenever I wake up in the morning to the time I go to sleep, I'm like, let's get it. Come on, let's go. Let's get it.
That's right.
That's right. It's fantastic, guys.
You gotta get some merch with all that on there.
Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I get excited. I can't help it.
Yeah, and I've watched Joey start from the beginning, and I tell you one thing, he's grown a lot. Not only in subs, but in different things that he's changed on his channel. Midwest Picker, how you doing, Dave? Good morning, hello, and welcome. And he's come a long way from when he first started, but now he's even got his girlfriend, and she does eBay as well. So they're both kind of like in a competition to see who does best, I guess. But definitely check out his channel. You'll be surprised on what he does on his channels, and it's amazing.
Jennifer,
there was sometimes when he first started, he was always running in the rain and all kind of stuff on his videos. Good morning, Beaumont Picker. Hello, and welcome.
Yeah. See, I done stuck my foot in my mouth again.
Yeah.
I don't mean I just sit there, eating Cheetos and Fritos and, oh, Joey. What's up, Joey? It's nothing like that. It's just like I seen the mail truck and I thought of Joey. Or I hear somebody say, let's go. And I think of Joey.
Right.
Because that's his catchphase. That's his job. And that's just, but no.
It's snowing again. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of that tomorrow and Friday. And that's what's bad about when you start watching some videos of certain people and they get that little niche of how they do their videos and you like it and you want to go back and watch more and then they change along the way. So it's nice to be able to see that. Moonstone Mama, how are you doing today, Miss Devon? Hello. And again, that's what's good about some of the videos. When you get caught up in them and you start watching more and see how they're progressing. And I watched Joey's from the beginning and it's amazing. Never a dull video. He always keeps you on your toes of what he's going to do next, if he's going to run around the corner or whatever, So definitely keeps it interesting. If I had to wake up with someone on the side of me with your excitement, I'll be putting up over your head.
That's the difference between me and my bride. In the mornings, I wake up and I'm like, good morning. It's going to be a great day. And she's like, shut up and go back to sleep.
I'm sure she says more than that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, usually.
Robert tells me it's too early in the morning, so I get out the room, I close the door, and I just go about my business.
Yeah.
For me, when I wake up like that, it's never too late.
That's right.
And never too early.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, great show. Off to regular job. Well, have a good day. Don't work too hard. And good to see you. And hopefully you have a good day and a lot accomplished.
That's right.
And from Art Vandelay. Hello, and good morning.
Good morning, buddy. It's great to see you this morning.
Good to see y'all.
It's awesome.
And if y'all haven't seen Devon from Moonstone Mama, she does. I watched her video. I woke up at 12:30 in the morning. That the Valentine's Day. Yeah. And she was on with her husband, and they were doing auctions. And I tell you one thing, she was filling up them jewelry jars. The more the price would go up, the more she would fill it up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you haven't checked her out, definitely, if you're looking at wanting to see how the jewelry is made, she even does those type of videos. She'll sit there and start from start to finish on when she does her jewelry. Yeah. We are not early morning people. I understand. Some people like that.
I am. I'm an all-day kind of person. From the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep.
But look, I tell you, when I go to bed, I'm out. Lord Jesus. Whew.
Yeah. Whenever I'm asleep, I'm dead to the world. A tornado or hurricane could come through, and I would never know it.
Let's see. I wish I had someone like you, Trent. Happy most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Always. Always.
Again, don't forget to. I just saw. Did I see it somewhere in the chat? Jennifer just dropped her link to Moonstone Mama. Definitely check her out. It's right there. And check out her channel. You won't be disappointed. She's very knowledgeable on a lot of jewelry and stones, and that's what I like about watching her channel.
Absolutely.
Especially if I have questions about something. One day she was doing something about making jewelry, and I was in there asking questions, and she was like quick at it,
Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly.
And there's been so many times that I was needing questions answered, and I didn't know where to go because I didn't have somebody to turn to. So I'd have to Google it or YouTube it or figure it out on my own, and it takes forever. And if you know the right person, then all you got to do is say, hey, how do you do this? Or what's this about? Or whatever. And they can just, if they've got the experience and the knowledge, sometimes it's best to listen to them and let them tell you what they know.
I know it's one of the good things about starting this morning show is being more of a question and answer kind of thing, but kind of feeding off the chat as far as questions are concerned, because we have a lot of new people coming into this community, and that helps them when they have questions. Now, granted, somebody may do something different than somebody else, But they can take what they feel that's best for them for their business, and they use it and implement it in their daily lives. And so that's what's good about it. But then again, every time you have a different question about a different product or a different thing, somebody in the chat will be able to tell you something, because either they're doing it, they're into it, or they know about that product. So
Yeah.
That's one good thing about the chat in the morning with the question and answers type video morning show, because you just never know who you're going to help.
Exactly.
Chuck
Most
was
of the
here
time,
earlier. He must have left.
Yeah. He probably had to go get breakfast or something.
Or donuts.
Or donuts and kolaches. Yeah, I got up at the crack of dawn this morning, and I was like, well, I got up about 3:30 this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get breakfast for everybody. And plus, I wanted to see how the roads were.
Right.
Wife was supposed to work today, but her boss called her and said, just stay home. We think it's going to be too bad, so just take another day off. And my wife's like, I don't want to take another day off because I'm missing work. And I'm pretty sure her boss lady's going to pay her through all of this time off, which is fantastic. Right. But I got up and I went to the store and the donut shop, and I picked up some donuts and some kolaches, and I got me an apple juice because I love apple juice. There's nothing like eating a kolache and some apple juice.
For me, I stick with my protein wraps every morning for breakfast. That's my to-go-to thing. You know, I try to stay away from all that kind of stuff in the morning.
Yeah.
Try to get something with a good high protein in it, and that's what I usually do every morning. I do a protein wrap with the banana and the peanut butter. So
does ice cream have protein in it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Very little if they do. I don't know.
If ice cream's got protein in it, then I get plenty of protein.
Half of, and then what, 3 servings?
Yes, there's 4 bowls to 1 half-gallon ice cream. So
okay. Now I have to run and get some more donuts.
Yeah, that's right. That's good stuff, man.
What are kolaches?
What are kolaches?
Yeah.
That's a kolache. That's what that is.
A what?
She spelled a kolache.
Well, I didn't know how to spell it.
She's wondering what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
A kolache is just like a sausage link wrapped in bread, and then they bake it, and they put cheese, and mine had jalapenos in it. It was jalapeno cheese kolache this morning, and it's just like a great big. It looks like a lot like a hot dog, but it's a breakfast dog. They use breakfast sausage.
Oh, and, I didn't know that.
They're so good. So
people,
a lot of you've never had a boudin kolache?
No, I haven't had that.
Oh man, boudin. They also call them pigs in a blanket,
but I've never had it done like that. No.
Yeah, it's like an oversized pig in a blanket.
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah. Well, I knew of it as a pig in a blanket because that's what we used to do when we were kids.
Yeah. Well, like
but hot dogs, yeah.
Yeah, the boudin kolaches, if you get the spicy boudin kolache, they're so good. All it is just a link of boudin wrapped in bread. And, oh man, they're good.
I love boudin, but I've never had it that way before. I usually just eat that. Like I'll cook it on the side and have it as a side dish. Susanna says, "Your morning people are like the monkeys jumping out the bed. So when I throw a pillow at someone, I hope that to God that their monkeys does not
get mad at me."
Dan says, Art Vendler says peanut butter ice cream does.
Okay. See,
so you need to change that.
I've never had the peanut butter ice cream, but I do eat the snot out of some ice cream.
Pig in the blankets. Yeah, that's what I call them. That's what I know them as.
Yeah.
Well, ice cream is made from milk, so I would assume there is some protein.
Okay. See, maybe that's why I'm gaining so much weight
here in California. I don't know. You think there might be? So, where would you get them at? At your donut shop or?
Yeah, any donut shop, any breakfast shop.
There you go, Devin. Check your donut shops.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've always known them as pig in the blanket. I never knew that's what they were called.
Oh, they're good. The kolaches, they're like this long.
So that's more like a.
They're like that big around.
Wow.
They're big. They're good. Oh man, and I eat 2 of them.
Wow. Let's see.
What you roll your eyes like that for? You know how much ice cream I eat. Hey,
yeah, I know.
I can put away some food. Look, whenever me and my wife.
Yesterday, I sent the picture to my friend from New Orleans, and she knew me when I was really big.
Yeah.
And she made a comment. She says, "Wait a minute, is that really you?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" She says, "There's no way you lost that much weight." And I told her how much I lost. She says, "Well, you look totally different in a good way." So yeah,
that's awesome.
I just made that. I just made that up, but I think I am right. Okay,
It sounds good.
are made with a croissant roll around them. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the croissants, I love croissants, but I don't eat them too often. I
Yeah.
agree with Ken about the ice cream. That's why I can't keep it in my house. What I've done is I stopped buying the actual half gallons of ice cream, and I buy the no sugar added Klondike bars because they have the different flavors, but I buy them with no sugar added, and that way when I get that one, that's all I'm having. So it's
Well, we buy 3. We buy 3 of the half gallons at a time because usually they run them on sale, and within about a day or two, I'm already on the second of the half gallons.
Okay, so there's a difference between the pig and the blanket because I know the pig and the blanket is just a hot dog, but in case from what I'm understanding, it's more of like a crescent roll dough. So
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah. Like I say, if you ain't never had one, you ought to try one. They're really good.
I haven't, so I guess I'll have to. You know, come to think about it, I have seen them in the convenience stores on that little rolling machine, but I didn't know that's what they were called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Again, I never had one, so I guess I'll have to try one day.
Yeah. Now, if you get just the regular hot dog on the little rolling machine, a lot of times they're like rubber.
Right.
And
I don't get
cooked too
anything out of a convenience store. I don't eat out of that.
Yeah, I'm not much on that when it comes to it. I have to be pretty much starving to death before I eat one of them.
I never did care for that type of food, so I don't eat it. I don't buy it. I just happen to see it when I'm in there.
Yeah.
Just something about it looks too greasy for me.
Yeah.
And I haven't had heartburn since I moved up here. Whereas in Louisiana, I constantly had heartburn.
Oh yeah, everything they cook's got hot spices in it.
No heartburn, so I'm gonna keep it that way.
Yeah.
But every time I pass by, that's like, oh my Lord, look at all that grease. Not me.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, they're good. Y'all gonna make me go and get another one.
Well, everyone, it's getting to that time. I do need to get my butt back to work. I do need to get some things done. I do have to get ready for the auction at 3 o'clock today. So again, thank each and everyone for coming out, and always thank you for the kind words and all the questions, and hopefully we can help each other out with answers. And then that helps you with what your decisions are in your business. Perfecting Pro says we only got them in donut shops run by Chinese women when they go to Missouri.
Yeah, come to think of it, all of the donut shops around here are run by some Oriental people.
Now that's what I'm thinking. I want some piggy in the blankets now.
Yeah.
Want it.
And make sure you put some cheese on it, stick it in the oven, and brown that cheese up real good.
Speaking of that, we usually, every now and then, I'll do hot dogs. Yes, Monday, I did it different. I have some biscuits where I basically did some cheese, bacon, and I cooked everything separate. Then I rolled them in the biscuit dough.
Yeah.
Put it in the oven. Oh my God, talk about good.
Oh, I imagine so.
That's something different, and it worked out. Robert loved it, so
yeah,
I think that'll be a new thing I'll be doing with the hot dogs.
That's right. That's right. Sounds good too.
It was. So again, thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and showing your love and support. Don't forget to make sure you're subscribed to everyone that comes in the chat. Make sure you hit the notifications, and remember that's all free. There's no cost to you. And again, the only thing that's costing you is your time, to where you get to learn something. You never know what somebody's going to be able to offer you in their videos.
Right.
So please make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notifications. And until next time we meet again, and don't forget at 3 o'clock we do have the Hump Day auction here at 3 o'clock on my channel here. And of course, our co-host, and I'm going to get that ready. Oh, crap, I missed it. Yeah, jackass, I'm sorry. Intro, I'm sorry. That didn't sound right. I watched a video the other day where somebody was giving you a shout out, and it reminded me because, Garage Flip. Lonnie and
Candace.
They were doing their video from their package they got from you on their their signs that you sent them.
Yeah.
And so that's when I heard their name again. So I was like, oh, I know him. So
that's right.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get it down for tonight because of the day, because I have some things I want to get done. And again, we are getting close to that time where I'm sure everybody else is starting to have to go back to work and things like that. But again, thank you all for always coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Yep. Until the next time we see you on the next morning, don't forget every morning at 9 o'clock we'll be here. So as I always say before we end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a fabulous and blessed day. Later.
Bye, guys.